Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Midnight Movies. I'm your co-host, Cody.
And I'm Nikki, and I'm hungry.
Yeah, Nikki's eating tonight, so...
Yeah, if you're watching the YouTube video, join along with me as I eat, because it's been, like I told Cody, I worked both my jobs today, and I'm just hungry, so we're going to do this.
Fair enough. Yeah. I had today off, so I've already eaten, so I will not be eating on the podcast.
Oh my gosh, well...
This is so unprofessional. I'm just kidding. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, we're here today to talk Child's Play. Yay! We're doing a Child's Play ranking, everybody. Exciting, especially for you, because you're a big fan of this franchise.
Yes, my favorite slasher franchise.
Which is interesting to me, so...
Yeah, it is. It's interesting to me as well, because as I've probably stated on the podcast before, and people who know me know this, I am very terrified of dolls, puppets, marionettes, like any of
good guy dolls.
Yeah, I don't like them. I think they're very creepy. But for some reason, Chucky doesn't creep me out. He just is like a good time.
Oh, he's a good guy.
Yeah, he is a good guy.
He's just a sweet, good Midwestern boy.
Yeah, just a boy. But no, I don't even know what made me like these movies. I mean,
I was gonna ask like the typical question, like you're a huge like fan of this franchise. Yeah. Like, where did it all start? How'd you get introduced to Child's Play?
I feel like whenever I was doing like my 100 movies, like before like 100 days leading to Halloween, is when I first watched these, and I didn't even know. I feel like I might have seen them before then. I honestly don't know, but I definitely binge watched all of them all together at once during that point, and I just love Jennifer Tilly.
Doesn't everybody?
Like, she's just so beautiful and amazing and gorgeous, and her voice is of an angel.
Yeah, she definitely adds like a breath of fresh air when she eventually enters this franchise.
Yeah, and... spoiler, my favorite movie is when she's introduced of this franchise. Okay. Yeah.
We're not too far off on that.
Mm-hmm. She's just amazing. But yeah, I don't know.
Oh shit, I forgot you got food. Here comes Henry.
Oh, Henry. Oh, yeah, Henry.
He sniffs out food.
You can't have any. I'm hungry.
Yep. I don't know if this is picking up on the podcast.
He's tumbling down the stairs right now.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, Big Bat.
Hey, Big Fatty.
He smells your food, and he wants it.
He's like, give me that.
Hi, you can't be down here. Anyway, where were we? Huh?
How I came to love Child's Play. Honestly, I have no idea. Moral of that story. No clue, but...
it's just a combination of Jennifer Tilly and Brad Dourif.
Yeah, kind of. Just their energy. It's just so good. I really wanted to wear my Goosebumps Slappy sweatshirt. Okay, yeah. I don't know. Like, do you know who Slappy is?
He's the puppet,
the
right?
Puppet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That book creeped me the hell out when I first read it. I was a child. I was in elementary school. I don't know. I was so terrified.
I mean, I get
just
that.
Going
Slappy,
to sleep.
Jade, put up an image of Slappy right here, or whatever you do. But yeah, Slappy is terrifying, especially if you're a young child.
Yeah, and crazily enough, I have a sweatshirt with him on it, and it's just so funny because I was losing sleep even looking at a picture of him, and I have a sweatshirt of it. But I couldn't wear it today, so I'm wearing. I feel like this is kind of good.
Yeah, that works.
Good guy doll-esque. I don't know.
I just got a t-shirt. That's a very obscure reference.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know. Do you know the Muffin Man?
Yeah,
the Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man. Yes, I know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane. Well, she's married to the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. She's married to the Muffin Man. Yeah, it's a Shrek reference.
That's crazy.
I bought this a while back and it came in the mail the other day. I was like, yes, I can't wait.
I love that.
Doesn't have anything to do with Child's Play. No. Well, I mean, fairy tale, Pinocchio's in that.
There you go.
Very abstract.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't know if it's picking up on the camera, but in the background over there, I have a Chucky and Tiffany, like, a little display going on.
I think you can see it. Yeah.
I wanted them up here, but I couldn't really do it without, like, getting in the way of everything, so they're back there. Eventually, I imagine during the podcast, they might get up and start walking around, but who knows?
Possibly. And I'll be terrified.
No! Me too.
But when did you? Do you remember?
I kind of remember. I just remember back in, like, elementary school, because I think around that time, Seed of Chucky was coming out. And I remember all my classmates just being like, oh, Chucky's so scary. He's, like, terrifying and stuff like that. And, of course, at that age, I wasn't the horror guy that I am now. Mm-hmm. So it's like I avoided Chucky, Child's Play, all of that for, like, the longest time. And I think the first time that I actually watched a Child's Play movie probably was when I was, like, 16 or 17 years old. I was already past the age of just, like, I had already seen all the Halloween movies, most of the Friday the 13th movies, most of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. So when I eventually got to the original Child's Play, I remember watching it and just being like, this is what everyone was scared of? Like, this is not terrifying whatsoever. Mm-hmm. And after that, like, I mean, they constantly played on, like, what is it, AMC? Yeah. They would do their horror, like, marathons every Friday, and usually Child's Play 3 would come on there all the time, so that's how I watched those. And then, what is it, once, like, Curse of Chucky, Cult of Chucky, and the remake came out, like, I saw all of those as they came out. Mm-hmm. So, and apparently, I didn't know this until I started watching all these movies, that this is probably the first time that I've seen Child's Play 2 in its entirety, so...
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, I always, like, binge watching series. Like, if I'm gonna watch an Alien movie, I'm gonna watch the whole franchise. Yeah, so this was definitely one that is fun to just binge watch. And if you binge watch it, like, it's kind of crazy just to see how it progresses.
It weirdly progresses, and sometimes does not follow its own rules.
No, at the end, they're kind of just doing whatever.
Which is crazy because, like, the guy who wrote the original, he has stuck with this franchise from beginning to end.
Which is unheard of, I feel like, almost.
I feel like, yeah, usually, like, even if you think of Saw, which was started by Lee Winnell, he only did the first 3 and then he left.
Yeah.
But no, Don Mancini, I think is how you pronounce his last name. He has written all of these Chucky movies, except for the remake. Mm-hmm. And even directed, like, the last 3, except for the remake. Yeah. So, crazy how you have one person behind the creative, like, vision of everything, and he can't really even keep his rules straight. Yeah,
but honestly, yeah, who cares? It's Chucky.
I mean, yeah, eventually, like, more of the fun of it is just, like, the goofy, wacky kills.
The Brad Dourif of it all.
Brad Dourif just being Brad Dourif. Yeah. Jennifer Tilly just being Jennifer Tilly. Like, that becomes the fun, and it's less about the rules and stuff like that. But no, like, my experience with Child's Play is I never thought of this as being one of, like, top-tier horror at all. Like, usually when I think of slashers, like, I think of Michael, I think of Freddy, I think of Jason. Usually Chucky is, like, near the bottom.
I think of Chucky, baby.
He's like...
You're right up there.
He's like a step above, like, your Puppet Masters or your Leprechauns and stuff like that, but...
Damn.
I never think of him in, like, high regards.
Damn.
So I guess to spoil a little bit of my thoughts, watching all of these over the past 3 days that I did, I actually had a lot of fun watching these.
They're a fun time. Like, I feel like the first one, like, rewatching it again, I was like, this is actually a pretty freaking good movie. Like, I do enjoy it. It definitely has a different tone than
it plays it weirdly serious.
Yes, but I don't know. I kind of like it just because of the fact that, like, I know where the franchise is going, so I can still have fun watching it. I definitely had more fun watching it, like, the second time because I was like, like, ooh, like it's gonna get fun, and like I can see like
that.
Chucky like progressing. And I will say I don't like Chucky's look until Bride of Chucky.
Okay, interesting. I will say Chucky's look for me stays mostly consistent throughout the franchise until we get to Curse of Chucky, in which case there's some wacky things going on with his design.
I'm like, what the hell's happening?
Yeah.
Like, no, that's definitely the worst Chucky. We'll get into it, but yeah.
I want to say that's the worst Chucky, but we'll get into it. And even when we get to Curse of Chucky, I feel like when the reveal happens, we can understand like why he looks so weird.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
But no, this is a franchise I think even rewatching it now is one that, in my opinion, gets better over time. Like, when we get into it, some of the later movies in the franchise I rank higher than a lot of these earlier ones.
Okay.
With a few exceptions here and there, so.
I feel like I was going to say something.
No, you weren't. We weren't going to say anything about these movies. That's it. Podcast over. Turn it off.
I know. Okay. Before we get into the first one, do you know, like, the origin, or what they say is, like, the origin of like Chucky, or like what?
I mean, they have a lot of different inspirations. Apparently one of them is based off of a real life like strangler.
Oh, a strangler.
They were called like a strangler or something like that.
Was it
or at least that's why they made Chucky like the strangler that he is.
Yeah, because Charles Lee Ray is based off of Charles Manson, Lee Harvey Oswald, and James Earl Ray and the Hillside Stranglers.
Yeah, the Hillside Stranglers.
Yeah,
that was it.
That is that's mainly who he is based off of.
And honestly, banger name, Charles Lee Ray. That just, it rolls off the tongue, honestly.
They did a really good job combining those names together to make something that makes sense.
As much as I shit on Chucky, like, Chucky is one of, like, an iconic killer name.
He is. I love Chucky. But no, I was going to say there is a real life doll that they say, was kind of based off of.
Oh, isn't it like what is it, the Buddy or something like that?
Well, no, that's like the design.
Okay, because there's a real life doll called like I think the Buddy or something like that.
Yeah, I'll send Jade pictures. Hopefully, he'll put them up. But yeah, there is a real, because I've heard people say before that he's just based off like a Cabbage Patch doll.
I mean, we can talk about, like, in the first movie, the rampant craze surrounding the good guy doll is very much like the Cabbage Patch.
Exactly.
Craze that happened in the 80s.
But, no, he is, I think I have a picture
also, I think Chucky's design is a little bit Cabbage Patchy in those originals. Okay, yeah.
That's the Buddy.
Yeah, My Buddy doll.
Buddy doll.
That's what I was thinking of.
I'll send a picture to Jay to blow this up.
You know what? Here. I think this is the first time I've actually seen a My Buddy doll, and oh my god, that is pretty much a good guy doll.
No, that's exactly what a good guy doll looks like.
Just red overalls instead of blue
the blue ones. Yeah, like it has like the rainbow stripes and everything. But
I see this picture I know of this.
Yes, yeah.
Robert the doll, the supposedly haunted doll, which would put Annabelle to shame.
Yes, he is a one-of-a-kind handmade doll created around the turn of the 20th century by the Steiff Company in Germany. I probably said that wrong. For nearly 70 years, he was the close companion of Jean Otto, who treated the doll like a real person. It is said that young Jean would shift blame when he misbehaved as a child, pointing to the doll, saying, "I didn't do it, Robert did it." Mm-hmm. Very reminiscent of Andy and him saying, "It wasn't me, it was Chucky."
Yeah.
But I mean, in his case, it really was Chucky. I'm not going to show pictures.
Because this podcast could become haunted.
Yeah, because there is, and I don't mess with that stuff.
Yeah.
I like Robert is going to have his privacy here, but there is a, what's the word? A superstition that if you take a photo of Robert without his permission, then you will be cursed.
Jade, put up a picture right
here.
No,
that was not to be on me, Robert. I did not do that. But no, and there's even letters that wherever Robert is placed, he's in a museum of some sort.
Yeah,
they
he's
have,
like locked behind like glass or something, almost like Annabelle is.
Yes, no, very reminiscent of her. But no, they get letters addressed to Robert of people apologizing to him, saying, "I'm so sorry, I took a picture without your permission. Like, please, like, you know, my life's been tough. Like, lift the curse.
Robert, you gotta help me out, bud.
Forgive me." Yeah, like they are like asking forgiveness from like for this doll.
My mortgage is due. You gotta help me, dude.
And it's funny because I did like take a screenshot of him, and I was like, oh, like I need to put this on the podcast. And then I continued reading, and I was like, oh, he doesn't like pictures being taken, so I deleted it. And I said, I'm so sorry, Robert. Like, no, like I did not know. But once I knew, I deleted it.
See, this is why you had to work 2 jobs today, because of Robert.
No, that was my own doing.
No, that was Robert. He influenced you to say yes.
Said say yes to it. But yeah, no, those are some fun facts before we get into things.
Also, fun fact: there is a theory that this movie inspired the Toy Story franchise because the Toy Story franchise is also about a kid named Andy whose toys come to life.
Oh my god!
I don't think it's intentional at all.
Why didn't I put that together? I love that. I hope that's true.
I don't think it's intentional. Although at the same time, it's Pixar. Maybe they could have.
Who knows?
But yeah, I guess we can get into our rankings. So we're going to do it a little differently than we've done in our past rankings.
Because Jade yelled at us.
Yeah, that's true. We're going to make it a little easier on Jade. So the last time that we've done our rankings, we have gone from like the bottom of our list and then worked our way up. This time we're going to go in
chronological order of release.
Yeah, in order of like how the movies were released. So we're starting with the original Child's Play from 1988. And then working our way up to the remake that came out in 2019. So I guess we can get started with it. Child's Play, original Child's Play. Original recipe Child's Play.
I was like, how many times can we say Child's Play?
From 1988, directed by Tom Holland. Not that Tom Holland, other Tom Holland.
The other guy.
This is our second time talking about Tom Holland.
Yeah, what was the other one that we said?
Langoliers.
Langoliers. Mm-hmm.
Now we have to do Fright Night to complete the Tom Holland trifecta.
We'll do that for sure.
I would love to talk about Fright Night. That one and the remake too. Mm-hmm. They're both good.
But the budget for this was $9 to $13 million, and the box office was $44.2 million.
Mm-hmm. Not exactly killings by today's standards, but it did well at the box office.
In the 80s, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's like $5 billion that is today's money.
Literally. Might as well be. But yeah, as you were saying earlier, it was inspired by... Oh, wait. Should we do the rankings first?
Yeah, I mean, we can say where this ranks.
What did it rank for you?
Okay, for me, this ranked at number 4. So right dab in the middle. I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars and a C ranking.
It is number 3 on my list.
Okay, we're not too far off there. This movie's fine.
And I gave it a 3 stars.
Okay, and do you have a letter rating?
Nope, I'll send that to Jade later.
Okay, fair enough.
But this movie's good. It's a great...
I would say it's fine for what it is.
I don't know, like
it's got a very interesting idea, which is killer doll come to life.
Yeah.
Kid thinks that he's going crazy because he's trying to tell people, like, hey, I'm not doing these killings. Chucky's doing these killings.
Yeah.
And of course, parents, they don't believe anything that a child would say because, you know, dumbass 6-year-olds.
Yeah, they just lie. But, like, I just think this is so weird because, okay, obviously spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers for every single one of these movies.
Yes.
We're not going to go in as much detail or depth as we did with Alien.
No.
But we are going to go in and slip in spoilers here and there, so.
But honestly, isn't it weird how they, like, detectives come and they're like, yeah, Andy killed her. What do you mean?
Well, at first, like, the cop is just dismissive. He's like, I checked all the shoes, they don't match. But then he sees the soles of Andy's actual shoes and it's like, wait a minute, the patterns match on what was on the table. And it's like, dude, Andy's shoes are much bigger than the shoes that are on that table.
Much bigger. And it's like, okay, the imprints match, yeah, but the
shoe
size
sizes
do not.
are different.
Yeah.
At the same time, like, what other conclusions can you come to? Andy was the only other person in that building. You wouldn't immediately go to, oh yeah, the doll did it.
I don't know. I feel like maybe even like going as far as, okay, maybe Andy like played with like Chucky, his doll, like in the flower.
You think like it's kind of like
you know
maybe it was an accidental thing.
Yeah.
Because that babysitter does take a comically long time to fall out that window.
Yeah. But not even like an accident, but like, like maybe Andy was like, playing in the flower before this happened, or like after and he didn't realize, or I don't know. So many different things to like, okay, yeah, Andy got up on the table and walked through the flower and
whacked her
his
in the
babysitter
head across the face with the toy hammer. Just
yeah, it's just crazy to me. And also, why did I think that Brad Dourif that plays Charles Lee Ray?
Mm-hmm.
Why did I think that was Tommy Wiseau?
Because he's got that hair. Oh hi, Andy. Have you met my lovely life? My lovely life,
Lisa.
Lisa.
My lovely wife, Lisa.
Funny story, Andy.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa.
You're tearing me apart, Andy.
No, I literally...
No, it's the hair. It makes him look... It's exactly Tommy Wiseau's hair.
It's just Tommy Wiseau.
Jade, put up a picture of Tommy Wiseau right here. Next to Brad Dourif from this movie.
No, but they look exactly like... They could be like brothers.
Crazy. I guess we can kind of get into like what the premise of this movie is. It's basically serial killer is dying because he got chased down by a cop. Mm-hmm. Transfers his soul through voodoo magic into a good guy doll.
Yeah.
Crazy premise to get to like killer doll sort of thing.
It really is.
I feel like I probably would have liked this movie a whole lot more if it was structured a little bit different. For me, a fix for this would be you cut out everything at the beginning. You start with Andy just wanting a good guy doll. Okay. He gets it, and then the mystery builds of just like, is Andy actually killing, or is it the doll? Because a lot of this movie plays into that mystery, but it's like, well, we saw at the beginning that this guy transferred his soul into a doll.
Like, us as an audience member are in the know.
Like, this isn't a problem with the sequels because we're already into it, but I feel like this movie would have been a lot more fun if it played into that.
I think you're right.
Just like, what if Andy is actually doing all the murders and just blaming it on Chucky?
I always love a movie where they don't spoon feed the audience, and I know I've said this before. But yeah, I like being not like when the audience knows just as much as the characters.
Yeah.
I love that because then it's like, we're going along this journey together.
Yeah, exactly.
And, being a little detective, trying to figure out what's going on.
And then I feel like when we get into after the reveal that Chucky is actually alive, we get flashbacks then from, like, the detective's point of view and then from Chucky's point of view telling it to the voodoo doctor. I feel like that would have played this movie a whole lot differently, and it would have been fun to set up a mystery of just, like, who's actually doing all these killings.
I've been like, 3.5, 4-star movie right there.
Yeah. But let me tell you, they did, like, knock it out of the park by getting Brad Dourif to play Chucky. Man, he is larger than life in this movie.
His voice acting for Chucky is just so
incredible.
Amazing.
Apparently, it's him doing, like, a Jack Nicholson impression.
I can definitely get that.
I love that, actually. Mm-hmm.
No, I can see it. But just, like, the charisma, the character, the charm.
The charm.
That Brad Dourif brings. It's just so amazing.
You can tell he's having a lot of fun at this.
Yes! And that's what, like, made me love horror movies, is thinking about how much fun the actors are, like, having while they're filming. Mm-hmm. Like, that made me not so scared to watch movies.
I wish everyone else was having as much fun, because we got Chris Sarandon in here. Kind of a Tom Holland alumni. He was in Fright Night. He played the vampire in that movie. So he's back here. He's playing a cop. I like him in this movie, but again, I wish he was having a little bit more fun.
Yeah, he's kind of like, I don't know.
He plays the typical, just like, I don't believe the things that are going on.
Yeah, like, I don't, even though I'm seeing it, I don't believe it. Mm-hmm. Something else must be happening.
This child went to this house in, like, downtown Chicago and blew it up.
Right? Like, why are we blaming Andy for everything?
Yeah, I know.
Like, and the thing is, Andy had no behavioral problems.
No. He's a 6-year-old child.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, Alex Vincent, very cute child. He's not a good actor, but he is cute.
Awful actor.
And that goes a long way.
Yeah, no.
We'll get into some terrible child actors in this franchise.
He is not good. But
he's not good, but he's cute.
He is so darn cute. You just want to pinch his little cheeks.
I love some of his line readings of just like, Chucky wants to watch the 9 o'clock news.
Cracks me up.
And he's got the best one-liner in this movie. This is the end, friend. I'm just like, cinema.
Bro, my freaking notes. This is the end, friend, goes hard as
It's such a great line. I love it.
Like, drop the mic. That's all we need. Like, Andy, you're that bitch right now. Like,
fantastic line.
The goosebumps. It was so freaking good. I'm trying to think. I felt like maybe it's in a different movie that I'm thinking of that it like there was a real life case that this was based off of.
Of an actual killer doll?
No.
Girl, when some of those Furbies come to life in the middle of the night with no batteries. Which, by the way, that's like a great twist in this movie is when those batteries fall out.
Oh!
Again, would have played better if we didn't know that Charles Lee Ray's spirit was in the doll.
I know the fact that, like, they, she's like, because she was, like, shaking Chucky, right?
Well, at first she was just like, talk to me, like, trying to rationalize, like, what Andy's thinking of. Mm-hmm. And then she's just like, I'm being silly, I'm being crazy. And she, like, picks up the box that Chucky came in and the fucking batteries fall out.
Yes. And that's when it's like, dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, then that's when she grabs the Chucky doll, turns it around, opens up the back, no batteries. And that's when Chucky's head turns around. Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Bro, throw that shit.
Iconic. I love that moment. Again, it would have played a whole lot better if we didn't know. And if we thought just like...
Absolutely.
The entire movie that Andy was doing it. This, like, reveal would have played a whole lot better, in my opinion.
Yeah, it would have been better. I feel like... What movie was I writing down that this was... Huh.
No, those are your notes for Lake Mungo. You can't do that.
Right, like, what am I looking at? Well, don't mind me, everyone. It's sorry, like I said, it's been a long day.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I didn't take any notes, so I might forget details about these movies as they go along.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I swear. Hold on.
Like I said last podcast, I kind of shotgunned these the past few days.
Dude, I watched these so long ago. Because...
Like I watched 2 or 3 a day over the past 3 days.
Well, because I watched God, it's been a hot minute. Because of the fact that we were going to be doing this, we were going to do
Midnight Mass.
But that's not going to happen right now. It will happen later. Sorry, my sister. At some point,
we'll get to it.
Yeah.
Your sister's going to be very disappointed because I love Midnight Mass.
She's going to be like, what the fuck? No,
what the fuck?
But yeah, unfortunately not. But yeah, so I watched these way earlier on.
You watched these before you watched Creep. And
yeah.
It's because you were like not anticipating wanting to watch that movie. No. So you're just like, I'm going to fucking watch all the Child's Play movies instead.
Yeah, so my brain's a little jumbled right now, but we'll get to it. Maybe I'll see my note at some point.
Or maybe it'll just come to you at some point when we get to one of the future movies.
Yeah. So. But no, this was a very good introduction. I do enjoy because it obviously Charles Lee Ray is doing some voodoo, but he's not doing it.
He's doing that voodoo that you do.
Yes, but he's not doing it how the man who taught him you know, like he's like, you're not doing the practices right.
I only taught you to possess human bodies as a good thing, and you're using it as a bad thing.
Well, to be fair, he might have not taught him how to do that.
That's true. I mean, we establish later in this franchise that there's voodoo for dummies, so...
Yeah, I was like, I think that's
Charles Lee Ray's, like, favorite book.
I think so, too. It's definitely Jennifer Tilly's
exactly.
But no, I do like how they stated that because of the fact that just, like, has a stigma to it. But
they also established the rule in this that the longer that Chucky stays in this doll body, the more human he becomes.
Yes.
Which stays pretty consistent throughout these first 3 movies, and then they drop it.
And then they're like, man.
It kind of stays consistent, but it becomes less of a problem as the movies go on.
Yeah, it really, they're like, we need a loophole. And they just made one.
Yeah,
like, we can't.
Don Mancini was just like, forget it, whatever.
Because I remember when I first watched these, I somehow completely missed the part where they talked about how the only way that Charles Lee Ray can become a human again is to put his soul into the body of the person that he first revealed himself to.
That is a very specific ass rule.
It is. And because I remember when I first watched these, I was like, why the hell is he so obsessed with Andy? Like, leave Andy alone. And then upon rewatching it, I was like, oh, I missed that. I don't know how.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's like
it's a huge thing.
It's a huge deal in this movie
yeah, because
specifically.
I was like, oh my God. I must have looked away for like 2 seconds when I first watched this and continued on and was like, man, he's just obsessed with Andy. And I thought maybe he was just being an asshole. Yeah. And was like just wanting to fuck with him.
He needs to go on that date with that 6-year-old boy. That is also a line in this movie.
Is it?
Yeah, don't you remember? He's like, it's been fun, man, but I gotta go. I got a date with a 6-year-old boy.
Oh my God.
A literal line that
Charles Lee Ray.
I'm pretty sure that Brad Dourif was probably uncomfortable recording.
He's probably, oh God.
He's like, Jesus Christ.
It's like, do I really have to say that?
Don Mancini, right. Tom Holland, what you doing? But yeah, no, it's fine. I can see why this spawned this huge franchise because it's got like a very unique premise behind it. It's got a few good moments, but overall I'm just like, it's fine for what it is. It's a late 80s slasher film.
Yeah, it could have been better, but it could have been worse.
It could have been worse, which I guess we'll get into.
That's why it's a 3.
Moving right along, we will move on to Child's Play 2, directed by John LaFia. I don't know what else this man has done.
Well, while you look at what else he's done, are you looking that up? You don't have to.
I'm kind of, because I'm curious.
The budget of this was $13 million, and the box office was $35.8 million.
Okay, so this man hasn't really done anything. He also passed away in 2020, so...
Oh, rest in peace.
Let's move on from this depressing note.
So sorry. But this one, Child's Play 2, I rated... Honestly, it was a 2.5 for me.
Okay. For me, this was a 2 out of 5. I ranked it number 5.
Okay, nice.
What'd you rank it at?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5? Really?
5.
Okay, wow. We sunk up on one of these.
Look at that.
Surprisingly, because I was always under the impression of just like, this trilogy gets worse over time. I guess watching it for the first time for this recording, I was surprised with how much I actually enjoy this movie. Not as much as the original. Let's keep in mind, I'm going to put a shroud over all of this. I don't think most of these movies are truly great.
Oh, same. I don't think I have any of these. Like, none of these are above a 4 for me.
Me neither.
But they're fun and they're campy and you have a good time watching them.
So to me, it's like watching Child's Play 2. It's like, I actually had a lot of fun watching this.
That's
more
good.
Than I thought that I was going to. It does do the Alien 3 effect, though, where it's like we spent the first movie fighting against Chucky, and most of our characters kind of have a happy ending, only to start this movie with, like, yeah, the police denied everything, and now Andy's mom is in psychiatric help, and Andy's in foster care. And I'm just like, holy shit, really?
Yeah, they definitely like ripped that Band-Aid off so quick.
Chris Sarandon's character is such a dick. Really, he didn't corroborate the story.
Right? Because there was like some romanticness involved with those two, and he's like, "Oh yeah, she's crazy."
It's actually established in a future film that I guess they are together. Chris Sarandon and Andy's mom are together. Okay. I think they establish it in Curse of Chucky.
But like, so she's still with him even though he didn't like back her up.
Gaslighting goes a long way.
True. Or maybe I don't know.
Yeah, she's crazy.
Being too understanding because, like, my girl was locked up for a long time and her son was taken away from her.
Yeah, so. Andy, it's a shame. It's probably because, like, Catherine Hicks didn't want to come back, which is weird because she, like, married the special effects artist from the first film.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think they're still married to this day.
Oh, shout out to you two.
So it's like, she is married to someone who's still, like, with these movies. So it's weird that she has never come back. And Chris Sarandon has never come back.
That's
like,
true.
We'll get to some of these later movies. Some of these characters come back after a while. It's weird that those two never did.
That's true.
And like, I can even bring up later on in the franchise where Chris Sarandon's character coming back would make sense.
That's interesting. But this one, Child's Play 2 opens up and they're creating a new Chucky doll with the charred remains of the old one.
They're just like, hey, we got like we have like a PR nightmare on our hands. So let's take this charred remain doll that was involved in multiple murders and just put a new coat on it and sell it.
What a
weird way to go about this premise.
That's not saving your company at all.
They're like, look, the good guy doll is not dangerous at all. As when it's being reassembled, it kills a guy.
Yes. It's like, okay, well, I think it's a little... this is the one where he is in the office, right? And the guy's golfing.
No, that's the next one. That's Child's Play 3.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. You're talking about, like, the CEO.
Oh, yeah.
This is the one where Andy's just in foster care, and he goes off to live in the house with the nurse from An American Werewolf in London.
Love that movie.
Me too. We should talk about that sometime.
Transition.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Bro.
Top tier werewolf film.
Literally so beautiful for the time.
And even now, I feel like we don't really have werewolf transformations as good as that.
No.
Except for in Michael Jackson's Thriller. So
true. But yeah, honestly, this one, I didn't really like a lot of the characters in this.
Oh, really? Because, like, they introduced Kyle, the foster sister.
Yeah.
And she's one of my favorite additions to this franchise. Mainly because she's on Andy's side the entire time. And it feels good to have someone who's, like, there for Andy. I
just feel like... I don't know what I wanted from this movie. Possibly more, I don't know. Because it just didn't really feel like anything really happened. You know what I mean?
It kind of feels like, to use the phrase, nothing burger.
Yeah.
Where it kind of just feels like, we're just doing almost the same movie again, but in a different setting this time.
Yeah, because it's like we really didn't need this movie.
No, but that's a typical sequel thing. It's just like... Especially around this era, it's just like, oh, the first one was successful.
Let's just make another one.
So let's just make another one, and it will essentially be the same as the first one.
But we'll just, like, add some characters.
That's what Scream has so successfully done for the past 20 years.
Do people, like... Obviously, people watch movies.
I dropped off of Scream after 5.
That's crazy you got that far, because I dropped off after 1. I got what I needed.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I haven't seen any of the other
There
ones.
are aspects about the sequels that I like, but they're essentially the same movie over and over again.
I heard 1, 2, and 3 are good. But then after that...
I would say 1 is the only good one. 4 is fine. 2 and 3 I don't really like. Really? 5 is just, like, disappointing. and I haven't seen 6 or 7 because who cares?
Yeah. Well, and then it's just like
We'll do a Scream ranking at some point.
Killing all of them out at once.
I'd love to talk about the original Scream. I love
Same.
Scream. So
no, we definitely should. Oh, but this is when there's 2 good guy dolls. One of them is Tommy.
For a little bit.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, we didn't talk with the first film. I love the effects for Chucky. For these low budget films, like great animatronics for Chucky.
Animatronics, and also a man named Ed Gale was the physical actor for Chucky.
Oh, is that all the like above shots where you see like a little person walking?
Yeah, it was for more of the more difficult shots for them to do, because they tried their best to do all practical or with like a puppet.
Mm-hmm.
But if it was something where they needed a little more movement to it, Ed Gale did it. And I think he was the physical actor for Chucky throughout the whole franchise as well. That
makes sense. It's always my favorite thing in these movies where it's like, it's clearly a little person dressed up as Chucky, because all of a sudden Chucky's like 4 feet tall.
Yeah. I'm just like, wait a minute.
Hold on. You're bigger than you should be.
You're not the 2-foot doll from earlier.
It's pretty funny. Good choice, though, to have like a big doll like Chucky, so that way you can do stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I just find it funny every single time they do it. Or anytime you have like a zoomed out shot and it's clearly a little person just walking around.
Yeah. But this one they also, well, I guess Tommy, the other Chucky, was named after Tom Holland.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Yeah, Tom Holland will never come back to this franchise after the first film.
No, because apparently there's a really big argument between Lafayette Mancini,
I think is how you pronounce his last name,
and Holland, because they were all arguing who was responsible for Chucky.
Well, it turns out it's Don Mancini, because he stuck with this franchise and Tom Holland left.
Yeah, no, there was a big argument between those 3 apparently. So
yeah, well, Don Mancini has the last laugh because he pretty much has driven this franchise into where it is.
Yeah,
so.
Oh, for sure. And I thought this was a little like tongue-in-cheek kind of thing with them naming one of the dolls after Tom Holland.
And with Chucky literally like bashing his head and then burying him in the backyard.
Yeah.
One of my favorite scenes is when like Kyle is like being pushed by Andy on the swing, and Chucky's sitting in the background and he's looking because he buried Tommy below the swing,
right underneath,
and he's just looking, just like, don't dig that up.
Or he wants them to see it just to like cause some shit.
To fuck with Andy more than likely.
He's like, yeah, go ahead, find it, do it.
But yeah, this movie essentially, there's not much to talk about. It's essentially the first film again. Like, Chucky's going around, he's killing people, mostly people who are like adversary to Andy, more specifically. Like in the first movie, Chucky was killing people who fucked with him in life.
Yeah.
Whereas in this one, it's like, if you're mean to Andy, I'm gonna get you. Yeah,
like he just wanted to fuck with Andy as well, because he was like, everyone that is in your life right now, I'm dead.
Your teacher from Donnie Darko, she's dead now.
She is from Donnie
Yeah,
Darko.
she is. She's the one who's like, I doubt your dedication to Sparkle Motion.
I was like, what was it called? Like Sparkle Sprinkles or something? Sparkle Motion. Oh, we need to talk about that movie.
Donnie Darko. We should talk about that movie, because when I first watched that movie, it fucked me up for a while.
It would be like, wild. I had to listen to a podcast before watching it to even like kind of understand what
I remember
I was getting into.
I remember I watched it and I was just like, what the fuck was this? And I had to look up online like what the director was trying to do with that movie, and I was like, oh, that makes sense now.
No, it's a little wild. Love it though. But no, I was gonna say, so Andy in this movie is adopted by these 2. Well, I guess not adopted. He's in foster care.
Yeah, they're just like, here, go live with this family for a while.
They know what his past is.
Yeah, and they're still just like, this kid's fucking crazy. We need to return him.
Well,
like he's a doll.
That as well. But also, they didn't make sure there wasn't a good guy doll in the house.
Yeah, because, like, Andy goes to the closet, he sees a skateboard up there, takes it down, and a good guy doll falls out, and the mom's like, oh, I forgot that was in there.
Oh, whoopsie.
Whoopsie.
But then they don't get rid of it right away. they're like, the dad is like, get over it. It's just a doll. Like,
Well, I can't remember. I felt like the parents may have bought it as a way to like help Andy get over the trauma, but I'm not sure if that's really what's going on.
No, they're trying to make it seem, but it's just like, sometimes exposure therapy
doesn't work. Sometimes
not what we need.
Yeah.
Like in that Santa. What the hell was that movie called that we did with the brothers and killing Santa? They were Santa.
Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Yes,
yeah.
thank you. I was like, Cody, please help.
With Billy just like, go sit on Santa's lap. You'll be fine.
I was like, we did like 3 Christmas episodes.
Yeah, we did. Well, at first I was thinking of Krampus, and I was like, that can't be right. Gremlins? No. I forgot about Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Yes. No, that was a lot. But yeah.
Yeah, exposure therapy has only ever worked for Bruce Wayne and nobody else.
I love how one of my notes is, I love egg salad. Do they eat egg salad in this?
Fuck it. I have no idea.
One of my notes.
I can't remember.
I love egg salad.
I mean, the kills in this movie are also not really anything.
Nothing to write home about.
I mean, they have one cool one with a copying machine where it's a teacher who like falls on the copying machine.
Yes.
And then like the papers fly out.
That was fun.
It's like the other deaths is just like the dad just falls and breaks his neck after Chucky gives a line, "How's a hanging, Phil?"
That was hilarious. See these one-liners. Chucky just knows.
Chucky just drops them. They get worse as the franchise goes on.
Oh yeah.
But sometimes they're funny.
But no, and this is the one. I feel like people are gonna like be mad because the second one we have the whole like climax.
At the toy factory. You're gonna talk shit about the toy. No, I love this climax.
I'm just saying we're kind of like, meh, it's okay, it's all right. Once they get to the toy factory, that's fun.
It's very fun.
Yeah,
they have some like creative, inventive stuff. Like the machine goes wacky at one point and like goes up, and then it establishes that will just like attach fucking arms to everything.
and then like Chucky is going after them, gets stuck in that, and then he comes out and he's just like all of these. Which,
by the way, this movie makes me question, what is Chucky's strength? Because throughout this movie, it's like he can constantly overpower like full-grown people. So you think he's got like the equivalent strength of a grown man.
Yeah.
But in this movie, he's like pinned down by those little plastic tags that go on toys.
Yeah.
And he seems to not be able to get the fuck out of that.
We don't need to talk about that.
I'm just saying, it's inconsistent of what Chucky is capable of versus what he's not capable of.
That's true.
Yeah.
We won't talk about that.
Fair enough.
Anyways.
I guess we get a cheeky Evil Dead 2 reference in this too, because Chucky's hand comes off and then he jabs a knife into his stump. Kind of like how Ash has the chainsaw hand. So.
Yeah. Doesn't he say something like, this seems familiar? Or no?
That's in a later film.
Another one, right? Okay. I didn't know if he said something in this one too. They do a couple of nods here and there from different horror films. But this one, it just didn't really stick with me. I know people actually like this one better than the first.
Yeah, when we get to it with Letterboxd, I saw a lot of reviews of just like, oh, this is much better than the first one. It's like, it's almost on par for me with the first one. I
just enjoyed the first one so much more.
I just feel like the reason why it's below the first one is just like, man, there's nothing new here.
That's the thing. There's just
no
nothing
new rules. Like, the only new thing it really does is introduce Kyle into the franchise. And even then, she shows up in this movie and then is absent until Cult of Chucky.
Yeah.
So, and apparently she appears in the TV show. So, which, by the way, we're not going to be talking about the TV show. No. Considering the fact I haven't seen it, and I would rather not talk about 3 seasons of Chucky.
Oh, absolutely not. I hear it was good, though.
I hear it's a good series. It's just I haven't watched it, and I'm not going to binge 3 seasons for this.
Absolutely not.
But yeah, Child's Play 2, I had at 4, you had at 5. We're not too far off there. Oh, no, we actually both had it at 5. Never mind.
Had it, yeah.
Look at that. We sometimes sync up with these.
Yay!
Moving right along, we will get to Child's Play 3. And oh boy.
So I'll start with the budget.
Yeah.
The budget was $13 million. Box office was $20.5 million.
Oof. Yeah, we can start to see the decline in returns for this, which was the trend with a lot of horror franchises around this time.
Yeah, this one was definitely towards the bottom of my list.
It's pretty close to the bottom of my list.
5, 6. It's my 7th one.
It's also my 7th one.
Oh my god, look at us. Look at us.
Yeah, I rated it a 1.5 out of 5 stars.
Same.
And I gave it a D ranking.
Yeah, I rated it 1.5. I gave it, I don't know, Jade will figure out my ranking when I send it to him. But yeah, I freaking hate this movie. I saw so many people saying, "Oh, I love the new environment that we're in, the military academy."
I mean, it gives it a new environment, but it's just like they don't really do much with it other than Chucky at one point switches out paintballs with real ammunition.
There's just really nothing going on. This is the movie. This is the movie.
This is it, guys.
This is the
movie. We're ending the podcast right here because this is a movie.
This is the one that I was going to talk about that they said that they apparently was based off of, it inspired a real life murder.
Oh, really?
But it's kind of one of those things where
was it Columbine?
They say,
no, I'm just kidding.
No.
It's not.
It's kind of one of those things where they say video games with violence was the reason why this murder happened. It was very much like that.
I mean, they also say that video killed the radio star, so.
Yes. Thank you, Cody. But there was something to do with paint in this case, this real life case that happened. They had put paint on the body. It's a very heavy case. If y'all want to read about it, you can look that up yourself. If you go to the Child's Play 3 Wikipedia, I think that's how I found it. It is a case with children.
Oh,
and
okay.
It was children killing a child.
Mm.
It's crazy.
I mean, there was a thing with the original Child's Play where people were protesting it because they thought that it would inspire children to commit acts of violence.
Yeah.
So, crazy.
No,
that happened for Child's Play 3.
Mm-hmm. And there's actually also another scene in this that has to do with tracks whenever they're at the amusement park.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that is also in that case as well. It has to do with them going to a train track.
Holy shit.
So honestly, there was some parallels to it. I don't
Even
know.
more reason for me to hate this movie.
Yeah, I was reading it. I think it was a lot reading it. So if you're interested, you can. But I'm not going to say too much else.
Let's
on
not
it.
go into too much. This is not a true crime podcast.
Yeah, but this movie.
Although it is now. Welcome, guys, to Midnight Crimes.
Absolutely not. I don't know what a spinoff. Don't take that from us. TM.
We copyrighted that.
Damn it. But no, because of that, there was new legislation.
I think that, yeah.
Legislation for video films due to this case. And I believe this was in the UK that happened.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Out of all places, the UK.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But...
Yeah, this movie is directed by Jack Bender, who apparently has worked on a lot of high-profile stuff like Lost, The Sopranos, and Game of Thrones.
Okay, and he made this.
And then, I mean, everyone has to start somewhere. What is it? Scott Derrickson, who did Sinister and Black Phone, he started off doing a Hellraiser movie.
Oh, like a sequel?
Hellraiser 3, yeah.
What the hell are we talking about? How much we don't like this movie?
Yeah. I think it boils down to me mostly, one of the main reasons I hate this movie is the introduction of the character Tyler. The kid.
Oh.
The annoying-ass fucking kid. Charles!
I don't think he's that annoying.
I hated every minute that he was on screen.
It's like when I was hating on Dinah.
Yeah, kind of. He's my Dinah. Just, Charles! Let's play hide the soul!
I was a little okay, kid, we need,
Because
let's think for a second.
We have to explain, like, this movie set 8 years after the original Child's Play.
I was just going to say, so Child's Play 2 was 2 years after the first
this is set 8 years after Child's Play 2.
But yes, and then this one is...
Do you know what's crazy? This movie is set the same year as what Bride of Chucky is set at. Apparently, they're only set 2 months apart.
You're right, yeah.
Which is crazy because, like, this movie is obviously early 90s, whereas when you watch Bride of Chucky, that's clearly late 90s.
Oh, clearly. Yeah, because this one, it says Bride of Chucky was set 1 month after the third movie.
Yep.
Yeah, and crazy because Child's Play 3 was released 9 months after the second movie was released.
That's why
they did this quick.
That's why Alex Vincent isn't in this movie, because they do that 8-year time jump.
Yeah.
Because for the longest time, I was just like, why didn't they get the kid from the original? It's because he would have been too young still. He wouldn't have been able to pass as a 16-year-old.
He was only 9 months older. Yeah. And they're like, oh, well, shoot.
Which is not to say anything bad about Justin Whalen. I think he's fine. He doesn't leave any lasting impression on me in this
I was going to
film.
say, this is about as good of an actor as
you can
child
get.
actor Andy is.
Yeah.
They're about on par with each other.
It's only slightly worse because, like, we no longer have cute Andy. We just have annoying teenager Andy.
I know. I miss cute, annoying Andy and not just annoying teenage Andy.
Also, another reason why I hate this movie is this weird-ass barber who gets off on just haircuts and shit like that.
Did I write this down somewhere? Yeah, weird ass barber, I said.
He also has a catchphrase of just like, presto, you're bald. And it's like, none of the kids that he cuts for are ever bald.
No, they just have like a buzz cut.
They just wanted to do it because they wanted Chucky's line, presto, you're dead.
And it's like, he could have said like, presto,
you're buzzed.
You're buzzed. Like presto, you're done. Like, I don't know. You're cut. Something like that. But bald, that's just a bold-faced lie.
No. But this dude is just weird. Like, he's going through the cafeteria at that one point, and he's just like, it's been a few months since you've had a cut. See me after breakfast, or some shit.
It's like the dentist from Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah.
But, like, doesn't make sense.
Only not comedic.
No, not comedic, and doesn't make any sense, because it's like, you just like cutting hair.
Yeah. Such a weird character. This is also, I think, the first time in the Child's Play franchise where they just have characters who are very despicable. So that way Chucky just starts killing people just willy-nilly.
And then it's just like...
Except for the trash driver. What is it? The trash truck driver?
Yeah.
Like, he didn't...
The drivier.
Yeah, the drivier. The connoisseur. No,
the connoisseur of the trash.
He didn't deserve to die.
No, he didn't.
And it's probably the best death in the movie.
Oh, I liked it.
So good that they ripped this death off in Final Destination 6.
It felt like Final Destination. Okay.
Because Final Destination 6 also has someone dying in the back of a garbage truck. Spoiler alert for Final Destination 6. Sorry.
No, that was a good death.
It also felt bloodless.
This movie?
For the most part. Until we get to, like, the climax. But it's just, like, when the garbage disposal driver dies, like, we cut away. And then, like, when we cut back, it's just his arm kind of hanging there with a little bit of blood.
It's just... It felt... Like you said, just not gory enough.
No.
And the fact that, like... There's just a bunch of kids everywhere. I don't like the children.
No, not just kids. Worse, teenagers.
Teenagers, exactly. They're just
because you
everywhere.
have the asshole like kid who's in charge, whose sole purpose is just to do nothing but be mean to Andy the entire time.
Why are they allowing this child to go on this power trip?
I don't know, but he's like fucking out of his mind.
You would think that like they would want to not what's the word I'm thinking of, like instigate that, like feed into that for
yeah
him.
But at the same time it's the US military, so
I suppose you think that they're whatever.
I mean, they had that scene later on in the movie where it's like Andy's trying to get back Chucky from this guy, and like they have the scene where it's like he wakes up and he's like, "What the fuck you doing in my room?" And then he makes like everybody go outside in the rain and like run circles.
Oh yeah.
And then like the adult comes out and is like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm trying to teach him a lesson." I think it would have been funny if just like, "What kind of lesson?" He's like, "Andy tried to steal a doll that I had in my room." And then the Colonel just being like, "Okay, everyone get the fuck back inside. This is ridiculous."
Everyone go back to bed. Like, I'm not getting paid enough for this shit.
Because it's like nearly midnight that he makes him do this.
Yeah, this is just, I hate everyone in this film.
Yeah,
I don't think there's
not
one person that I liked. There wasn't one person that...
Oh, not even Andy's love interest that they decided to put in this?
No.
Who looks significantly older than Andy. I don't know how old this actress is, but she looks... Really? She kind of looks like she's in her early 20s, doesn't she?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't really, like...
It kind of felt that way to me. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but she looks older than what Andy is in this movie.
I was just like, I want all of these people to blow up. But one of the kids does blow up.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Like, he literally...
The chicken chip one.
Yeah, so at the climax of the movie...
That's probably the coolest death in the movie. And again, it feels very bloodless.
It is. Both of those things. Mm-hmm. But the climax of the movie... You know, as Cody said earlier, Chucky replaces the paintball ammunition with real ammunition, which is that even
I don't even think that's a real thing.
Do that?
I don't know. It looks like they have custom made like paintballs that are shaped as like I don't know. It doesn't fucking make any sense.
Doesn't matter. Apparently.
This is a Child's Play movie, and it's Child's Play 3.
True. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
But they're gonna be doing Capture the Flag with paintball guns.
By the way, this seems like the most fun version of Capture the Flag, where it's like you're out in the actual wilderness and you're actually setting up camp.
Have you went paintballing before?
I don't think I ever did. I think I was always scared because I heard that paintballs hurt.
They do. Yeah. They do hurt.
So I never did it because I was just like, I don't want to get fucking shot by a paintball.
Yeah, it's not fun. And I'm not a good shot.
Neither am I.
And it's very hot because, like, you know, you have to cover yourself so
you
don't get hurt.
You have to wear actual, like, protective armor on you because otherwise you're going to bruise for days.
And you're just sweaty and you're running around. Mm-hmm. It's a lot. But yeah, so the climax of this, they're doing Capture the Flag, and Chucky lures them into an area where, you know, obviously they're going to start shooting at each other. Mm-hmm. But because he changed the ammunition on one side, they're shooting actual bullets at the kids.
Well, one side. There's one like side blue team and there's red team. And Chucky changed all of the paintballs from red team with actual bullets.
Yes.
And one of those bullets hits an asshole lead, like, military kid and kills him. And it's like, man, whatever.
Yeah, you feel nothing.
Like, I felt nothing. I didn't even cheer for his death. I was just like, what the fuck ever.
No, yeah, it doesn't even matter at that point. But there's a grenade.
Mm-hmm. Chucky has a grenade. Where did he find it? Don't know, but he has one.
And he just
chucks it.
And this is when the kind of Andy's friend or roommate.
Kind of acquaintance.
Yeah, I think they're roommates.
Yeah, they were roommates. Yes. I love a good line reference.
They were roommates.
They were roommates.
He the whole time has been...
He's kind of been chicken shit. Like, he walks in on Chucky, who killed the weird, obsessed, like, haircut dude.
Yeah.
And, like, he's too afraid to say anything about it. He's just like, no, I'm fine.
He's going to pretend like it didn't happen, that he was seeing things. But once Chucky throws a grenade, he said, this is my chance.
He's like, this is my Captain America moment.
And he jumps on top of the grenade and
fucking blows up. It's actually kind of tragic. I actually kind of feel something for this kid.
I was like, that...
What a weirdly tragic death for a character that I care so little about.
That's the thing. Like, they literally blew this, like, secondary character up. And I was like, damn. They didn't have to do that at all.
You didn't have to do that, and we wish you didn't.
And there was, like... I mean, sorry, this is a horror movie, but there was no gore.
No, not really. Like, he's got a little bit of blood on his face, and it's like, his whole torso would be, like, open and everything.
Gone.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was a good climax.
I guess so. It's at a carnival, and I feel like this isn't a patch on the warehouse thing. Although it does have the cool, like, it chops Chucky's face in half.
Yes, it does.
Which that look kind of continues on in future ones where it's, like, kind of stitched back onto his face. So that's pretty cool. But, like, the rest of this is just, like... So, like, Chucky's whole thing is he's in a new body.
Yeah.
Because... The funniest thing, so the factory from the last movie, apparently they walked in, they saw a dead body in there, they saw a melted Chucky, and I guess just closed it down for 8 years.
Yeah.
Because, like, we open up the movie and everything's covered in fucking cobwebs.
Yep.
It's pretty funny, but, like, they open it back up, they melt everything down to make a new Chucky doll, and I guess, like,
his blood.
Charles Lee Ray's blood gets into the vat, which missed opportunity to have multiple Chuckies in this movie, which we'll get to eventually in this franchise, but, like, you should have done it here.
I think they wanted to do it here, but...
Budgetary reasons.
Yeah,
you couldn't have had, like, another doll.
That happens a lot in this franchise in general, where if they wanted to do an idea... and
it
weren't
comes back
able to,
later
it
the
does
franchise.
come back later. They're we'll do it.
That's all Don Mancini. He's just like, God damn it, my ideas are coming back one way or another.
Yeah, doesn't matter when.
But anyway, so the whole premise is Chucky is now in a new body, and he realizes, he's just like, wait a minute, I'm in a new body. If I don't tell Andy, I can just get into this dumbass kid Tyler's body.
Yes.
So a lot of this climax is Chucky trying to get into Tyler. Phrasing on that.
I mean, he's trying to put his soul into Tyler's body. And
I'm reminded of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, the musical. He was just like, you gotta pay the troll toll to get into this boy's hole.
I've seen that clip before.
But yeah, a lot of this is just like, I don't fucking care about Tyler. Like, he annoys the shit out of me. It's just like, yeah, possess him, whatever.
You said just do it.
Chucky does get a little bit racist at one point where he's just like, I'm about to become a bro. Because Tyler is a black kid, so.
And I was like, Chucky,
I was like, Chucky, what are you doing?
Does say
Man, you're a strangler, but I didn't know you were a monster.
So say.
Which, by the way, very few of the deaths in this franchise are actual strangulations.
That's true, yeah.
For a guy who's known as a strangler, he very rarely kills strangling people.
He's gotta branch out, I guess.
Yeah. But this is the movie where he kills the CEO at the beginning. Because
this is it?
Yeah, he kills him with the yo-yo. By actual strangulation.
Okay.
That's why I remember, is because this is one of the few times that Charles Lee Ray actually strangles a person to death.
Yes, and I did write, like, the meeting about the downfall of the company. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So their whole thing is just like, let's open up this factory where a person died in it and just make more good guy dolls.
I know, that's them saving the company. Like, let's just keep
making them. Should we change the design now? Just make it the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, that's Child's Play 3. I mean, it ends with Chucky getting fucking, like, obliterated.
Yeah, he, like, falls into, like,
He falls into a giant fan or something.
So he gets, like, torn into pieces. You think that might have been the last of him.
But it isn't, because then we move on to Bride of Chucky.
Yeah!
Okay.
Yeah!
This is when the franchise starts getting good.
This is my number fucking 1, baby.
Oh, okay. This is my number 2.
Number 1. Jennifer Tilly is gorgeous and beautiful and amazing, and I love her.
Jennifer Tilly can sit on my face. I'm just kidding.
I was like, she can sit on mine too. She is gorgeous.
She is amazing.
The voice of an angel. She's literally amazing.
Also, the first time in this franchise where it's not named Child's Play.
I know. It's finally Bride of Chucky.
Also, apparently, the first film in the franchise where Chucky's not obsessed with putting his soul into somebody. It kind of becomes a little bit of a plot later, but, like, it's not his, like, obsession.
I mean, okay, because first, okay, hold on.
Also, by the way, this movie directed by Ronnie Yu, who also directed Freddy vs. Jason, one of my favorites.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I don't think I've seen that.
Oh, you haven't?
I don't think so.
Well, I maintain that our next ranking should be A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay.
So we'll get to Freddy versus Jason at some point. But yeah, the man who was responsible to getting me into horror made this film. So
it's good.
This is really good. I gave it 3.5 out of 5.
Nice.
And I gave it an A ranking.
I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. Ranking later.
Fair enough.
But the budget for this was $25 million, and the box office was $50.7 million.
Okay, yeah, you can start to see some return.
Yes.
I mean, this...
especially from, like, the last movie. And this was, like...
this was, like, 7 years after the last movie, too.
But set 1 month after the third movie.
Mm-hmm. And, again, like, the differences between the two, you would think that it does take place 7 years after the last film.
Yeah, no, there's a huge difference. But,
this is where we get Chucky's, like, actual iconic look.
This is his iconic look right here.
The scar face, because, like, at the beginning of this movie, Jennifer Tilly, who's playing Tiffany Valentine.
Yes,
she stitches Chucky back up together after bribing a cop to bring him, because obviously Chucky's part of evidence.
Yeah. And did you notice, like, in the evidence locker, they had...
yeah, they have all sorts of references. They have Michael's mask. They have Freddy's glove. They have Jason's hockey mask. They have Leatherface's chainsaw. So funny that he would go on to direct Freddy versus Jason. So
I love that.
Yeah. I love that for him.
I love that for him. But yeah, so you see... Tiffany Valentine. I just keep wanting to call her Jennifer Tilly.
I mean, they're pretty interchangeable.
Yeah.
At some point in this franchise,
they
a little bit of spoiler alert, she does become Jennifer Tilly.
Does. But for right now, she's Tiffany Valentine.
She is the moment.
She is the moment.
She is the original big titty goth girlfriend.
And I love her. But yeah, so she's stitching them up. She's, reading her little voodoo for dummies.
Mm-hmm. I like how the chant stays consistent throughout.
I do too.
Where it's like, Dembe Dala, give me the power I beg of you.
The lightning comes.
I love how that give me the power I beg of you is the only line in English, and then the rest of it is like Latin.
Yes.
It's really funny. But yeah, she's holding the, voodoo for dummies to bring Chucky back alive.
And she's like, awake. Awake! And she starts hitting him.
This is the main reason why I love this movie is, like, Child's Play has always been, like, inherently ridiculous.
Yes.
But I feel like most of these movies play it fairly straightforward. There's some, I feel like, unintentional comedy in these movies.
Like, sprinkled in, yeah.
But it's like, this movie, they fully embrace. Like, this is a fucking ridiculous franchise. Let's go full in on being ridiculous.
They went... balls to the walls.
Mm-hmm.
It's so amazing.
While keeping it, like, on track.
It doesn't go too insane.
We'll get to it with the next movie, but
it's a little more, I don't know. They're leaning more into the horror comedy of things.
They're starting to realize, Child's Play's an inherently silly franchise.
Yeah.
Let's go a little silly with it.
Yeah, let's lean into it. Give them what they want. Also, by the way, Miss Jennifer Tilly was 40 in this.
Fuck, I wish I would look that good when I turned 40.
I could never. Fuck. She's gorgeous. But yeah, so the premise of this movie is obviously Miss Tiffany Valentine is or was the girlfriend
of Charles Lee Ray.
Yeah.
A bit of a retcon.
She assumed that he left a ring for her.
To be married.
Well, guess what? He didn't.
Yeah, he was just like, no, I just grabbed that off of some bitch that I killed.
Yeah, and she, brought him back so that they could be together, and he says that to her, and she's like, well, you know what? Fuck you. And
it seems weird that she didn't try to, like, maybe knock out that cop and just put his soul into that body. But whatever. We gotta have the IP. We gotta have Chucky in this movie.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. Why didn't she?
Yeah, you know what? Whatever. Whatever. It's the gimme we have to give the movie. We gotta get Chucky into the doll.
Yeah,
so.
but the premise is that they're both trying to get human bodies because, well, Miss Valentine, Chucky turns her. Yeah, Chucky kills her in such a fun way.
Mm-hmm. Electrocuting her in the tub.
Yeah.
Which, the babysitter from the first movie, this is supposed to be how she died.
Yes.
Before they go with, like, throwing her out the window. So, again, Don Mancini, like, he's like, my ideas will fucking come back, hell or high water.
And this was his idea, and it came back, and it was fun because she's watching
Bride of Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Which this movie is just, it's pretty much just Bride of Frankenstein, but, like, with deaths in it. And the bride coming much earlier in the film, because in Bride of Frankenstein, like, she doesn't show up until the very end of the movie, so...
Jennifer Tilly makes this, but...
She does. She is... It's good to have a counterpart to Charles Lee Ray. I know there's a fly in here.
There's a fly in here, sorry.
Fucking, I'm gonna fight that fly. But, no, like, it's good to have, like, someone else who can match that energy.
Match his freak.
Mm-hmm.
Yes!
It's just unfortunate that the main characters of these movies are bland as hell.
Yeah.
They have no personalities. In fact, our main dude is like a fucking idiot. Because, like, he wants to run away with his girlfriend, but he can't because, like, her asshole cop uncle or something like that won't let her. So he's just like, man, we should run away and get married and stuff like that. I'm getting $1,000. We can start a new life. And it's like, you fucking idiot.
$1,000 in 1998 is equivalent to almost $2,000 today.
That still wouldn't get you very far.
That's not a lot of money.
I can kind of forgive it because he's supposed to be a dumb high school kid, but, like, he looks like he's in his 20s.
He looks like a 30-year-old man.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, they're gonna run away together. They're gonna spend their life together. Because her uncle is just like a huge asshole. And he kind of says at one point that he doesn't give a shit about her, but as long as she's living with him, that, like, she's not dating that guy.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why he doesn't want her to date him.
He's just an asshole uncle, I guess. Played by the great John Ritter. Rest in peace to him, but he's good. He's good in this movie. He's good. He plays a convincing asshole.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I really like him in this.
Absolutely.
And his death is really fun because it is a Pinhead reference.
Pinhead reference.
This is where Chucky is saying, like, why does that look so familiar?
So funny. I said Pinhead. Yup.
Yep. It's a shame we never got that Michael Myers versus Pinhead movie that they were talking about making.
I would love that. Someone do that.
That seems like a weird team up.
It sounds...
I would love a Freddy versus Jason versus Michael. I think that would be fun.
That would be, yeah. That would be very iconic.
Actually, get this. Michael Myers versus Ash from The Evil Dead. Can you imagine that? That'd be fun.
I want, like, both of them, like, with chainsaws. But I love the humor in this.
Some of these jokes work for me, some of them don't.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't like the joke where it's just like, I wouldn't be with you if you had the body of G.I. Joe. And it's just like, oh, okay. Okay, whatever.
But, like, that, and then I love the montage of Tiffany
getting into her Tiffany outfit.
Yes, because, you know, she gets turned into a doll and she just changes the whole look. Because at first the doll is just very plain. She's in a wedding dress. She has just brown hair. But then, you know, once
she gets a makeover. She goes from very scary looking bride doll to just like hot mama.
To mama.
I also love that the doll has the same like drawn-on bowl on the top of her lip that Tiffany has.
It's beautiful. A beautiful transformation for a beautiful woman.
It's just so good to have, like, that foil. And, yeah, most of the fun in this movie is their interactions with each other.
I was just reading my notes. That scene when they're at the gas station, the two lovebirds, she tells, I'm gonna vaporize you. Who says that?
I don't know.
I know. And then everything blows up.
Yeah, because like Chucky decides to like put like what is it? Like light the cop car's car on fire, which is another funny joke where it's like Chucky's just crawling and some stoner like looks over and sees him and Chucky flips him off and the stoner's just like rude fucking doll.
then the whole rest of the time, the two little lovebirds think that the other is going on this murder spree.
Because they keep getting, like, news flashes from this cop, which, by the way, this is where I think Chris Sarandon's character could have come back. He could have been the cop to be investigating. And it would make sense of why, at the end, when he's just like, okay, you guys are free to go, it would have made more sense because it's like he's dealt with Chucky before.
Oh, that would have been good.
This should have been, like, I tried to look up online if that was even, like, something that they had in mind. But no, I couldn't find anything. But it's like, Chris Sarandon should have come back to play this character.
No, absolutely.
That would have been fun.
What the hell? Why didn't they?
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm mad about that. But yeah, so.
I mean, this movie also has, like, a lot of good deaths in it.
It does. They have fun deaths.
I love the death with the couple at the, like, hotel that they stay at.
Yeah, they, like, the glass shatters onto them, which they do again later.
They do again, in Cult of Chucky, I think. But, like, it's I call her Jennifer Tilly as well.
Hey,
Tiffany has, like, a wine bottle, and she throws it up at, like, the mirror that they have over the bed, and it, like, comes down, and, it, like, the bed explodes with, like, water and blood everywhere.
It's such a fun scene.
And then Chucky and Tiffany do it. It's weird, because, like, Chucky's like, I'm anatomically correct, and I'm like, no, you're not. I saw Child's Play 2. There's nothing there.
No,
what are you talking about?
Liar.
There ain't nothing between your legs.
No, it was an odd choice.
Puppet Sex before Team America did it.
Really?
Yeah, Team America.
This was before that.
Yeah, this movie came out in 98. Team America, I think, came out in 03 or 04.
Wow.
So.
Look at Chucky doing it first.
I know.
Literally.
Literally doing it first.
No, I remember when I first watched this, I was like, there's no way.
No shot.
That. They did.
Yeah, they did it.
And
well, you don't see anything. It's all silhouette and everything. Which has a great joke of just like, did you bring a rubber? And it's like, Tiffany, look at me. I'm all rubber.
She's like, oh.
She's like, oh, okay, wait a minute. I thought you were plastic.
I was like, which is true.
I feel like there are parts of Chucky that are just rubber. Like, I feel like his arms are, and that's how they can move.
Yeah.
Because if it was just hard plastic,
true.
Chucky would just be walking like this the entire time.
A little Barbie doll with Barbie hands. But, yeah, they end up... I don't know, the climax of this wasn't as crazy as the last two.
Well, they retcon a major part of this. Like, the whole reason why they're on this road trip is because they need to get the heart of Damballa, which is on Charles Lee Ray's body, which you go back to the original Child's Play. He doesn't have that fucking thing on him. He
does not.
No. They needed a...
They needed a reason.
They needed a reason for this movie to exist. So...
They said, an amulet.
Yeah, an amulet that was not in the first film. And they're just like, we need this to transfer our bodies into these people. And it's like, you didn't need that with Andy or Tyler.
I know,
like,
you were just... had your hands on him.
And... You were just doing this thing... Damballa, give me the power, I beg of you.
And he's like, but now I need an amulet, you guys. So that's why we need to get to my dead body.
He also didn't need an amulet to put Tiffany's body into the doll, so I don't know.
some errors going on over
like
here.
I said, a lot of the rules in this movie are inconsistent. They completely drop the whole, just like the longer you stay in this body, the more human you become.
Yeah.
It becomes a non-issue. At all.
No, it's whatever.
It's whatever.
You're just immortal at this point.
They're just dolls now.
But yeah, I mean, they get to his body, and
it's got a good joke where it's just like Chucky looks at his dead body and it's just like, I didn't need to see that. And I also love it when like they're trying to get the amulet off and it like breaks Charles Lee Ray's neck, and it's just like, hey, careful, you broke my neck.
And it's just like, it's your bones, man.
It's your bones.
Was that in a Scary Movie too? This is Bones, Cindy.
Yeah, it is. He fucking played basketball with his head.
What a great scene.
In a very not good movie, but yeah. I don't like Scary Movie 2. I'm just going to come out and say it.
Okay.
I like Scary Movie 1
Why are
and
you
3.
wrong? Scary Movie 2's good. You like the first and the third one better?
Yeah, I do.
I mean, the third one has a special place in my heart because that's the first one I ever saw.
It was mine too.
Yeah,
so and I feel like a lot of the jokes in that hit harder.
So good. I remember, sorry, tangent. I watched Signs like years after I saw that.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, wow, they really didn't exaggerate too much with spoofing it.
Do you know what's funny though? Like, I feel like they did the same with The Ring. And, like, I didn't see The Ring until years after I saw Scary Movie 3, so I was just like, man, Scary Movie 3 really ruined this movie for me.
Was it the original Ring?
Yeah.
Or, like, the American version?
The American version, yeah.
No, whenever... So, we're at the climax. We're at the burial ground. You know, Tiffany Valentine is charred.
Yeah,
Chucky is possibly dead.
They threw her into an oven at one point. Yeah, and they cooked her.
Which I loved that whole scene.
Chucky was like, "Wait, let her cook."
Such a good RV scene. But then she starts giving birth.
Mm-hmm. To a child.
The seed of Chucky.
The seed of Chucky. Is that our transition into the next one?
It is the next one.
Okay. Here we go. Seed of Chucky. I put this at number 6.
Oh, let me see. I put this at... Oh, this is my number 2.
Really?
This was my number 2.
Wow, that surprises me.
That surprises me too. But I liked it when I watched it, apparently.
I did not.
It's just...
It goes too far into the humor.
Yes.
I mean, let's face it. Second billing is Redman, the rapper.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing?
I don't know.
There seemed to have been like some kind of obsession in the late 90s, early 2000s of putting rappers into horror films. Because you got LL Cool J and Halloween H2O, same year as this.
Yeah, Busta Rhymes, right?
Busta Rhymes and Halloween Resurrection. Now we got Redman and Seed of Chucky. It's just like, who do these rappers have a deal with at movie studios to put them in movies?
I want to be in that.
Because it's like he's second billed, and he's in a lot more of this movie than I remember him being, and he's not good.
No. I think I rated this so high just because I think I'm in love with Jennifer Tilly. Yeah. I think I love her.
I love her self-deprecating humor in this.
It's just so funny to have...
That she wants to fuck her way to being the Virgin Mary.
Well, that. But also the fact that we get actual Jennifer Tilly, and then we get Tiffany Valentine.
Who is essentially
Jennifer Tilly. And she's like, oh my God, I love Jennifer Tilly. I want her. Like, I need to transfer my soul into her. And that's the whole point of this movie.
And I'm watching the movie, I'm like, same girl.
Yeah.
I would also love to be in Jennifer Tilly.
Jennifer Tilly, take my soul. But no, that's the whole premise of this movie.
Yeah, pretty much. It's Chucky Goes Hollywood. And there's a bunch of, like, meta jokes to Hollywood and stuff like that, which none of it works for me.
Britney Spears joke?
I hate it.
I thought that was funny.
It weirdly dates the movie, too.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Okay, but I'll talk about the budget real quick. Budget was 12 to 29 million. What a stretch.
That's quite a range. They needed all that budget for the semen that Chucky produces.
Gross.
Disgusting.
But the box office for this was only 24.8.
Yeah.
It really didn't do very good.
Which is weird because usually whenever like a franchise puts out a good movie, and I think a lot of people agree Bride of Chucky's pretty good. Usually the next movie, doesn't really matter the quality. Usually it does a little better. Yeah. Just because it built up some good faith. But I guess word of mouth got around and it's just like, no, this isn't a good one.
I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't have seen this if I would have been like, what? I don't want to watch the Seed of Chucky.
I don't want to watch, I don't want to watch Chucky, like, shove a turkey baster full of cum into Jennifer Tilly.
That was a lot. And
it's too much.
It reminded me of that movie. I think it's called...
Oh, it's Don't Breathe.
Don't Breathe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
that movie also does that.
Bro.
But as opposed to this movie, that's supposed to be played as horror. This is supposed to be played as comedy.
This was, like, horrific as well.
It's terrifying. I don't like it.
But also, first boobs of the franchise.
Yes, okay, so that's the thing. Like, when I first saw this movie in, like, 2013 or something like that didn't really stand out to me as a horror movie nudity. But watching these in a row, it stands out like a sore thumb.
It's
just
shocking.
Like, oh my god, nude woman.
No, it is somewhat shocking, and it's kind of crazy because of just how brash Chucky is as a character.
Mm-hmm.
You would think that it would be a little more raunchy. With,
To
like,
be fair, the first three movies of this franchise are around a child.
Yes,
so.
well, that and more serious. I feel like it's not as campy.
But it seems weird that Bride of Chucky had nothing, considering the fact of what kind of movie it is.
Yeah.
So,
but this one, they were just like, all right.
full tits out.
Yeah.
And it's the only Child's Play movie where there is full nudity.
Yes.
In the movie. Like, Curse, Cult, and the remake have none of it.
Well, they obviously were like, oh, so nudity is not going to give us the box office that we want.
Don Mancini's like, okay, cross off naked ladies.
He's like, no one wants that. All
Easy
right.
for him because he is a gay man, so he's just like, no more of that.
But yeah, so obviously, this whole movie is based off of their spawn.
Their child, Glenn / Glenda. This movie's oddly progressive, having a non-binary character in it.
Yes, and it was inspired by the 1953 independent film Glenn or Glenda.
Yeah, an Ed Wood movie of all things too. Which Ed Wood also was had his own struggles with being a transvestite as well.
Yes, because this is a docudrama about cross-dressing and a plea for tolerance for it.
Weirdly enough, the Child's Play movies have some progressive ideas behind them.
I know.
Although I will say this movie does kind of perpetuate the stereotype of transgender people being dangerous, but whatever.
That's true. But also, they're family.
They're family. You gotta love your murderous family.
Yeah, I mean,
when you're a doll.
But I know I've seen people say before, like, if Chucky can
be an accepting father,
exactly,
then you can be
you
too.
can as well.
If you don't accept your gay / trans / LGBTQ child, and Chucky can, that makes you the monster.
Something's wrong with you, yeah. But this is very much like Scream-esque to me.
Yeah,
very meta. Like
every horror movie around this time was influenced by Scream, where it's like we got to be meta, we got to be somewhat comedic,
self-aware.
I mean, Bride of Chucky was that too, but I feel like the jokes.
This was even more so. I feel
like it's trying to take jabs at Hollywood and stuff like that, and it's like. Yeah, it's fun when Jennifer Tilly's kind of making fun of her own, persona and her image. That's just, all the other jokes doesn't hit. Like, John Waters is in this movie as a creepy photographer. I'm just like, why are we dealing with this?
I don't know. It is a very odd movie.
Like, he's taking pictures of Chucky jacking off and everything, and I'm just like, what are we doing with the humor in this? Why did
I write this off?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I feel like what I said with Bride of Chucky, where it's like it stays on the rails. I feel like train's fully derailed.
I was having a day this day when I watched this.
Yeah, apparently.
I was having a weird time.
Even when I first watched this movie, I was just like, I'm not vibing with this. This doesn't work for me.
I just, Jennifer Tilly, she put a spell on me.
Yeah, I guess so.
Put a spell on you.
And now you're mine. They ever remake Hocus Pocus, put Jennifer Tilly in that.
Oh, I'd watch that in a heartbeat.
I'd watch it too.
I don't know, man. I was really into the pregnancy of it all, the killing of it all, the campiness of it all.
I will say I like that this is the first movie. It took 5 movies to get here where Chucky's just like, actually, I just love being a fucking killer doll.
Yeah, he's like, he finally accepts himself.
He finally accepts who he is. And that's what this movie is about, acceptance.
Exactly. And he said, you know what? I don't give a shit about getting put in another body.
He's like, yeah, I'll
I'ma
just
stay
fucking
like
die.
this.
It's like, I can just be an immortal doll.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that there's a rule that the longer you stay in that body, the more human you become.
Doesn't matter.
Whatever.
Doesn't
matter.
I'm trying to... I put Joan didn't deserve that. Was Joan her secretary?
Yeah, the secretary that she fires because she's like, Jennifer Tilly, you don't have to sleep with Redman to become the Virgin Mary, and Jennifer Tilly's just like, get the fuck out right now.
Yeah, I think that was more so Jennifer Tilly at that playing Jennifer Tilly in this movie was, a little ashamed of what she was doing, and she's like, you're gonna sit here and judge me, you need to leave.
I mean, I would be too,
because I'm already judging myself.
You're gonna have sex with a rapper who's doing a Bible epic to play the Virgin Mary. Like, what are you doing? That movie's not gonna be good. That's not your entranceway to an Oscar. What are you doing?
But poor thing, like Jennifer Tilly calls her whenever she's in jeopardy, and Joan comes over right away and dies terribly.
Oh yeah, she gets fucking set on fire.
Yeah.
One of the worst deaths in this franchise.
Honestly, and we've had some shitty people in this franchise that would have been nice to see,
Well, I mean,
get a good death
Redman gets disemboweled through his balls, so he kind of gets a bad one too.
But Joan, I was like, she didn't even do anything.
No, she was just trying to be the voice
assistant.
of reason for Jennifer Tilly, so.
And she's just gone. Let me see. What back spine reveal was cool. What does that mean?
So
tell me.
I mean, we start most of the first part of this movie with following the child, Glenn/Glenda.
Yeah.
His name in the first part of this movie is Shitface.
It is Shitface.
Whatever. He finds Chucky and Tiffany because he's convinced that these are my parents.
Yes.
Because Chucky has a made in Japan print on his arm.
Which I think is so funny because he learns Japanese.
Oh yeah, he's my parents are works for the Yakuza.
Yeah, and Chucky's like, no, what?
Yeah, he's like, no, we're not from Japan, we're from Jersey.
I was like, oh my god.
But yeah, Glenn/Glenda, they have the heart of Damballa, which I guess they grabbed at the crime scene when they were born. And then they bring Chucky and Tiffany back because they're making a movie about them.
They're making a movie about all of the murders that have happened.
Which is crazy because the scene that they're filming is at Christmas. It's none of these fucking movies are set at Christmas.
No, but this is gonna be a Christmas movie.
I guess so.
It's
gonna be a Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 5 or whatever.
Now I remember what I was talking about.
Glenn/Glenda brings Chucky and Tiffany back alive.
Well, he mails himself to
that's the funniest reoccurring joke in this entire franchise of Chucky just mailing himself places.
I was like, how is he doing that? But yeah, because
they have a weird nod to Bram Stoker's Dracula in this, where they're flying through the plane and then Chucky's eyes just superimpose over the plane. Which is a shot from Bram Stoker's Dracula, yeah. There's a scene where it's Keanu Reeves' character is on a train going to Dracula's castle, and Dracula's eyes are just
there,
superimposed in the sky and everything like that. It's that's a weird fucking reference to make.
Hey, we're gonna reference everything. Yeah. We're being meta.
I guess so. A movie that came out 8 years prior.
Oh, but. Yeah, so Glenn/Glenda mails themselves to the movie studio because he saw an interview with his mom and dad, Tiffany and Chucky, and he's like, oh my gosh, that's where they're at. How did he figure out where to mail himself to? Who knows?
He probably just to Universal Studios.
They said, we know the address. But yeah, and the Tiffany and the Chucky dolls keep malfunctioning. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm answering my own question. That's so funny. Because, okay, so then Glenn/Glenda, they go and they resurrect their parents And then the technical mechanical guy takes Tiffany to work on her.
Special effects dude,
yeah. And he then opens her back up.
And there's a spine in there.
Yes, because now they're alive. They're not
dolls
anymore.
Yeah, but it also doesn't follow the rules.
Not
because
at all.
It's like, Chucky did not have a spinal cord in his back in that first movie, so it's like, why do they now?
To get that cool shot.
Yeah, but it doesn't make any fucking sense.
I liked it.
It's so weird that one dude has written all these films, and it's just like, rules, fuck it. Find them everywhere.
Said, it's camp. It's camp now.
But it leads to a pretty cool death where they decapitate the special effects artist, and Jennifer Tilly comes in, and of course, she's working on a horror film. She thinks that it's fake, and she's like kissing it and everything. It
reminds me. I literally just watched this. I started watching. I got halfway through.
Is it Tropic Thunder?
Yes. I started watching it yesterday, and the scene when Ben Stiller's character is like, "Come on, you got look at that."
It's where the director blows up,
and he's freaking sticking.
He's like, "Come on, guys, it's just corn syrup." Blood-flavored corn syrup.
It's like, oh my god. And then the actual, the real, military, is back there and they're like, they do not fear death.
They do not fear death. Yeah, he puts, the director's head on his gun. He's like, we got our war faces on. I love Tropic Thunder. Tropic Thunder's great.
When did that come out?
It came out in 2008, just 4 years after this movie.
I was 12.
I was 16.
And I watched this in theaters with my father.
I didn't. I caught it when it came out on DVD.
Yeah, my dad didn't know that this was a rated R movie.
Oh, my mom did. Do you know why she knew? Because we watched it together.
Well, my dad found out that it was rated R when we sat down in the theater and, started watching it. And he's like, oh.
Do you know what's funny? I guess side tangent. This is our Tropic Thunder review, by the way. I watched this with my mom, and obviously Tom Cruise is in it, but he's so kind of disguised and everything.
Got I remember, bald cap, a fat suit,
fat hands and everything. And it's like me and my mom were watching it, and my mom's like, "Is that Tom Cruise?" And I was like, "No, that's not Tom Cruise. They need to get Tom Cruise for this." And then halfway through the movie, I was like, "Oh fuck, that might be Tom Cruise."
That's Tom Cruise. No, I hate Tom Cruise too. But
I think in the right role he can be good, but most of the time it's just he's generic action hero.
He played a good asshole in that movie.
He's very good in it. It might be my favorite performance by him.
I feel like it is mine too.
I think my second and third would be Edge of Tomorrow, Top Gun Maverick. As much as I like War of the Worlds, I feel like he's miscast in that.
We're doing that. We're doing War of the Worlds.
He's great in Minority Report. He sells you on being a cop. So.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that.
Also Spielberg. So.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. Sorry, side tangent.
But anyway, yeah. So that's a fun little
That definitely reminded me of that, when she kissed it. But then I love how she does realize.
She realizes it's an actual decapitated head.
Ben Stiller did not.
No, I don't think they ever find out in the entire movie that the director is actually dead.
I just love how... I mean, I'm sure eventually he put two and two
together. When they figure out that it's all a real
this
situation.
Is real.
But...
such a...
We gotta do Tropic Thunder
such
at
a
some point.
2008
Tropic
movie.
Thunder.
That would be so hard to do just because of the fact that there's so much controversial words that are said in that because it's in 2008.
I guess so. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough.
No, I watched the scene and I was like, "Ooh, wow!"
I thought you were gonna be like, it would be hard to do because it's a comedy. We'd just be saying all our favorite bits.
This
and
is
stuff.
Funny.
This is so funny.
I thought this was funny.
Or DJ doing blackface.
Well, that too, because I was like,
I actually think it's one of the few times in cinema where it's blackface is.
Well, it's because they're making fun of it.
Yeah, they're making fun of it.
Yes.
The whole controversy behind Tropic Thunder nowadays, I feel like is unjust.
Well, I feel like
context matters.
Yeah, no, and I feel like it's definitely not they just use the hard R in there, not.
Oh yeah. Never go full.
Yeah.
Which was a meme for a while until people were just let's not anymore.
Yeah. But no, with Robert Downey Jr. playing, it's just well, they're making fun of it. So but I get it.
We're talking about Seed of Chucky. This is why.
This is Seed of Chucky, sorry.
Why'd you rank this number 2 when we're just going off on tangents on other things?
I don't know.
It's all Jennifer Tilly.
I was feeling this. It was all Jennifer Tilly because she's so like prominent in this.
Yeah, she is. She is the main character. She is top billed.
I was literally just sitting there with like heart eyes and just.
It's so weird that Brad Dourif is never top billed in all of this, and I feel like he should be. He is the franchise. A
humble man.
Yeah. No, I love Brad Dourif. Like, I don't think I've seen a single thing that I don't like him in.
No. And by that I mean mainly just the Chucky movies that I know him.
Oh, fair enough.
What else is he in?
I mean, he's in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, which got him the Oscar nomination. He was in Exorcist 3, and he's fucking phenomenal in that movie.
I hear Exorcist 3 is good.
We covered him in Rob Zombie's Halloween and Halloween 2. He played Sheriff Brackett in those movies.
You were wrong.
He was in the original Dune.
He is.
He was in the American remake of Pulse for like a brief cameo, I think.
Okay. Critters 4. Oh, I knew him from somewhere. I was kidding. I've never seen that.
Critters ranking coming at some point when I bother to watch those movies.
Good lord. Okay, cool. So he's in a good
Brad
amount of
Dourif.
stuff.
He's a really good actor. Like I said, they struck gold to get him in this franchise. So
and I was also gonna say because I think they stated in the second Child's Play film that was the first time he really like did his iconic laugh. I remember him doing it in the first one, like for a little bit, like he laughed, but it wasn't like they weren't focused on it.
It wasn't exaggerated.
Exactly.
He wasn't doing full like
I
Crypt
felt
Keeper.
it. I felt it in my chest. I was like, oh, there it is, a little hint, a little sprinkle. Like I don't know.
Don't fuck with the Chuck.
He has an ugly laugh. I have an ugly laugh. We're kindred spirits. That's where we're at.
It's a very iconic laugh. I'll give it to him. I really like it.
He does so amazing.
Anyway, let's move on from Seed of Chucky.
Seed of Chucky is no more.
No more. Now we're off to, what is it, like 9 years later, 8 or 9 years later, with Cult of Chucky. Curse of Chucky.
Curse of Chucky.
Here we go. This is going to be interesting. This is my number 1.
Is it?
Yeah.
This is my number 6.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay, hold on.
I feel like I know where your other two fall. So.
Probably. So, okay. First off, I rated this 1.5 stars.
Okay, I rated this 3.5.
Okay.
And it's got an A ranking.
Okay.
Which I think I said D ranking for Seed of Chucky.
I think so.
Yeah.
So the budget for this was $5 million, and the box office was non-existent because
this was released straight to like DVD.
Yeah.
I think this hit me like by surprise. Like I didn't know this movie was coming out, and then all of a sudden it's just like I go to Redbox and there it is, Curse of Chucky. I was like, a new Child's Play movie?
I'm really surprised that they didn't have this in theaters. Honestly,
I think after Seed of Chucky, like maybe Universal was just like, this isn't like a viable franchise for theaters. And like keep in mind 2013 streaming is kind of going there. More people are like watching movies at home, so they're just like, let's just put it straight to DVD. Why not? It might do better that way. So
yeah, I don't know. This one cuz this is basically just a remake. It's not like, well, it is, because it is a sequel, but they wanted to, like, redo the whole franchise to kind of reset it.
Kind of, but what I love about it is none of it is out of continuity.
No, I was like, I do appreciate
like, all the events from all the other films, even Seed of Chucky, even Child's Play 3, it all still exists.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, you compare it to, like, Halloween, where it's like they rebooted every couple movies.
That's why I was like, this is like a remake, but not really a remake.
Yeah. They're pretty much just reeling it back, getting back to basics.
Revamping it.
And that's kind of what I really like about this. Like, the fun of this movie for me is just like, oh, they're actually trying to do suspense in this.
I was like, this is boring.
Okay, fair enough.
I was like, where's my Chuck?
I wasn't bored. I was like intrigued with the build-up and the mystery, because the mystery in this is not like who the killer is. Like it's obviously Chucky.
Obviously, it's a Chucky.
The mystery is just like, why Mika? Why this family? Why is Chucky terrorizing these people?
See, with me, when I first watched this, I wasn't really asking, like, why these people. I was thinking, are they really just having him terrorize, like, a random family? Like, what's going on?
But it leads to, like, a really cool reveal for me of just, like, oh, yeah, Chucky just had this, like, obsession with this woman. Again, a bit of a retcon.
Which, that's the thing, because I'm like, would Charles Lee Ray really have the heart to be like obsessed with a woman to the point where he like kidnaps her and like wants to keep her for himself? And
I feel like every serial killer has one.
Maybe, I don't know, like he just seems like he's like so like he just like hates, like, I don't know. I mean, obviously that's not like loving them, but
yeah,
you know what like he doesn't even seem like he would even want to like go through the trouble of that. So it's slightly out of character for me.
A little bit, but I kind of like it as a new layer for Charles Lee Ray. Which, by the way, this movie was giving me more Tommy Wiseau vibes than the first one. This was
so heavy Tommy Wiseau.
There were even moments where it's just like we get like an image of Charles Lee Ray, and it's like, that looks nothing like Brad Dourif.
No, and to be fair, he did say because of the fact that this was filmed years after the first one, and they're doing flashbacks of him when like, it should
before
be
the first movie.
Yeah, like based in that time. So he said lots of makeup. Yeah, lots of makeup on. So
I also like our main character, Mika. Like, I love like her being in a wheelchair. Just like it puts her at a disadvantage, while at the same time, like later on in the movie, it is kind of an advantage.
Well, and also, okay, I feel like it's so weird how, again, like, they're just like, yeah, she did it. It's like, how did she get around that quickly? Like,
yeah, true.
Like,
but then again, it's
the
another
elevator wasn't working.
It's another situation of just like, well, like, you wouldn't suspect a
who
doll
else would have done it? Yeah, I suppose.
Then again, in a franchise where it's just like you have multiple cases of like a doll tied to murders, maybe you would start to suspect it.
Maybe a little bit.
At the same time, like, if there were 10 murders like in our state and people were just like, a doll did it, I wouldn't instantly put together just like, yeah, a doll did this.
I'd be like, maybe.
No, I'd just be like, my logical brain would just be like, the fuck you talking about? A doll did it. Like, obviously, this person did it.
The Child's Play movies have taught me anything. No, just kidding. They taught me that is true.
Suspect all dolls.
Yes.
That gnome that's over there, we're suspecting him.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
It's creepy. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Don't look at him.
Yeah, don't look him in the eyes.
Make sure that Tiffany and Chucky are still there.
Honestly,
okay, cool.
I'd rather take them than that. But yeah, so this is also, I didn't like a lot of the characters in this, and I think that's why this kind of...
I mean, a lot of them are supposed to be, like, the wife and husband.
The mom is an ass right off the bat, like, because we get that scene where, like, Mika goes and...
But we also kind of learn why she is. She was fucking kidnapped by Charles Lee Ray, who killed her husband.
I don't know, go to therapy.
Nah, people in horror movies don't go to therapy.
Because, like, you know, Mika, like, answers the door to a delivery man because he's delivering mail that is Chucky.
Yep.
Which is
Again,
so funny.
Chucky mailing himself.
And he's, like, flirting with her, and Mika's, like, a little thrown off, and she shuts the door, and she's like, oh my gosh, I think he was flirting with me. And the mom's like, no. He would never. No one ever would.
You're
unlovable.
No. Sometimes you look like your father, Brad Dourif. Sometimes you don't.
See, and when I first watched this, I didn't know that this
I didn't know that either. I think, like, afterwards I looked it up and I was like, oh, that's, like, Brad Dourif's daughter.
I love these next couple movies more because of that fact. Mainly the last movie I love a lot. We'll get into that later.
Yeah.
Because of that fact. But
what's fun?
It's nice. It's fun.
What's fun too is they do flashbacks apparently in the TV show, and Fiona Dourif does play a younger Charles Lee Ray. Like, they put her in makeup and make her look like, and it's almost striking. It's like she looks like a young Brad Dourif.
Oh, I love that. I need to see those. But no, and then, like, so, like, the mom's kind of an asshole or she just is. Her sister is an ass.
Her husband's an asshole too.
Yeah.
I do like the subversion because like they have a live-in nanny, and a lot of the first half of this movie is just like the husband and the nanny are flirting, and you think it's like, oh, he's having an affair, but then haha, no, it's actually the wife who's
They're
fucking.
gay.
It's pretty funny. I like that as a twist. Like
I do too.
I think when I first watched this movie, I didn't see that coming. I was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
lesbians.
I was like, the dad's having an affair, and then later I was like, the dad's not having an affair. I said, a twist, lesbians.
Again, the Child's Play franchise being weirdly progressive.
Yeah, but there's like a couple of scenes in this, and by a couple I mean one in particular, that is, you know, they're trying to be suspenseful about it, but it's like, well, it's obvious. Like the whole poison scene.
I actually like that as just a...
Well, it's like, we know who has it.
Do we?
Yeah.
Are you able to figure it out?
They show it, and they like have like the plate, and they zoom in on it, and then like they bring it in, they still are zoomed in on the plate, and they zoom out, and like you could see who has it.
Oh, okay.
I was like,
see, to me, the first time I saw this movie, I had no idea. So a lot of the fun and the suspense was just like, who has the poison?
No,
dish?
they very much like they show who has it like immediately. So
I do like the constant fake outs.
Yes.
Where it's like the husband at first is just like, oh my god, and then he's just like, it's so good.
Like, oh, it's delicious.
And then the daughter is just like, it tastes funny and stuff like that.
Weird. And then like I think the babysitter starts like coughing or something.
Yeah.
And
but then I love it, like the priest starts to sweat and he's like, I gotta go because otherwise I'm gonna shit my pants, and then just gets up and leaves.
Yeah.
But he's got a really cool death. Like, he gets into a car accident and he's, like, fucking pinned up. Mm-hmm. And, like, they remove, like, what's pinning him, and his fucking head, like, comes off backwards.
Speaking of Scary Movie 3, reminded me of that scene.
Tom, I need a ride home.
Tom, by the way.
Fantastic line. I love that line.
And that whole scene, if y'all haven't seen Signs... It's not that over-exaggerated.
No.
Like, that literally happened in Signs.
Like, I like Signs, but it's fucking goofy.
With the hot dog.
Yeah.
And the
Let's just say this is her bottom half. Can I squeeze in a few minutes with that? I don't understand. Brings up a hot dog. Let me explain.
She said, stop.
I love the first line. It's like, this is your wife. She broke her wiener. So good. See, I love scary. That's my favorite scary movie. Scary Movie 3.
It's mine too. In my notes, it's like the scene from Scary Movie 3. Oh man. But no, I think that's the main reason why I'm not like a huge fan of this movie. Just because the fact that none of the characters I really enjoyed.
Oh. See, to me, at least I can get on board with our main character, Mika.
Yeah.
And with the daughter, where it's just like, okay, I do have some characters that I like that I can latch on to. And, like, the rest of them are just fodder for fun.
And also, I feel like this one isn't that bloody either.
Not really. Like, when it gets bloody, it does. Like, when the priest's head comes off, there's, like, squirts of blood everywhere. But, like, the babysitter, when she dies, it's just electric. Like, she gets electrocuted.
Like,
but it has a really cool effect where, like, ice starts to, like, smoke and everything like that. But, yeah, then the wife, she just gets stabbed in the eye. And, yeah, the eye rolls down the stairs, but it's, like hardly any blood.
Yeah. And in my notes, I write, like, no blood, ? Chucky always bleeds. What the fuck? And I think
they kind of threw that rule out the window.
Yeah.
Like, Chucky is not, like, becoming human in this. Which is weird because it's his same body from the previous movie.
So he would be more human.
Yeah. Which, by the way, that's, like, how I can explain. Because Chucky's design in this is weird. Like, when he's just the static doll, it looks fine. But, like, anytime it moves and talks, it's, like, this weird, fucked up face. But again,
really weird.
I think the reason that it is because it's covering up the scarring from the previous movies. Once that's removed and you see the scarring, it looks much better. It's like, okay. It looks like actual Chucky.
You have a reason why it looks like shit.
Yeah.
To cover up. All right.
Now, when we get to that remake, there's no excuse.
Don't you? Oh, we'll get there. Freaking get there. I wish I liked this better because like so many people, it revamps it. It makes it more suspenseful. It goes back to the roots of being scary.
To me, it breathes.
There's just no Jennifer Tilly.
Oh, she does show up at the end.
She does at the end, yeah, she does.
Recreates her kill from the opening of Bride of Chucky.
Yes.
Which threw me off at the beginning. I was like, is this a prequel? Is this set before Bride of Chucky?
No, it threw me off too. I was like, wait, what the fuck?
But no, that's just Tiffany's thing. She loves to slit
MO.
the throats of cops. Because she does it in the next movie, too.
Yeah, because again, like, when I first, like, went into this, I thought they were just redoing the whole thing until the end.
Because, like, Chucky's in the, like, evidence bag. It's another cop being paid to bring her Chucky. So it's just like, oh, is this set before Bride of Chucky? But nah.
No, it's just that, now, Tiffany Valentine as Jennifer Tilly, who is a human now, not in her doll form, is now helping Charles Lee Ray as Chucky get his revenge on people. So she's the one mailing him now.
Yeah, which makes more sense than Chucky doing it himself, like he did in Child's Play 3.
That didn't make any sense. I was like, what's going on?
It's like, did he wrap himself? Like, how the fuck did he do that?
I know. Like, maybe he, like, asks someone nicely, like, hey, okay.
You better wrap me up or I'll fucking kill you. Also, pay for postal service.
Yeah, please. Put on my tab.
But no, like, to me, I mean, let's just put it in perspective. Like, going into, Curse of Chucky, my expectations were low. It's like a Child's Play film straight to DVD. Who fucking cares?
That too, yeah.
And it's like how much I actually enjoyed, like, bringing it back to basics. Like, taking the plot seriously without it, like, contradicting the silliness of it, which is what I feel the original does. And it's just like, I had a lot of fun with the mystery and the build-up. So it's by no means a terrific film, but like I had fun with just like going back to basics and actually trying with a Child's Play film. So
also, did you? Because I ended up having to look it up online because the version that I watched did not have this at the end.
The post-credit scene.
Yes, it did not have
I don't think when I rented this initially it had it. I think I had to look it up afterwards. And in fact, like, when I watched it this time, it also didn't have it at the end. But yeah, the unrated cut has a post-credit scene to it where we get Alex Vincent back as Andy.
He's Andy.
Apparently he has a good relationship with his mom now because he talks with her on the phone. And this is where he says, like, how's Mike doing? Who is the cop from the first movie. So it's like they're together now.
Okay. I remember him saying that. I couldn't remember the cop's name from the first one. And I was like, maybe.
How's Chris Sarandon doing? How's his sister Susan Sarandon doing as well?
Doing good?
Doing good?
No, because whenever I was looking up, trying to do research for these, I saw Andy, the actor who plays Andy, was credited in this, and I was like, when? Where? What?
Why? How?
Yeah.
Who? What?
And then I looked it up, and I was like, post-credit. Huh? I watched all of those credits, because it felt like there was going to be an end credit scene.
Yeah.
But I didn't get one, so
I
had to look it up.
It's only in the unrated version, so... But yeah, it's a fun little scene where it's like Chucky comes out of the box, and fucking Andy's ready with the rifle.
Bah!
Again, like, his military background, like, nothing is out of continuity.
I can't even remember what Chucky says. Like, he's like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
No, he just says, Andy.
Yeah, he's like, oh. Yeah. He's like, yo, I just got here.
Dude, I just fucking landed. What are you doing?
Hi, how you doing? How are you? How have you been? It's been a while.
Catch up, have some tea.
And he's like, you're just going to shoot me right away? All right.
Yeah.
Rude.
But it's a fun little cameo. I like seeing...
That ending was nice.
So, I guess moving right along to Cult of Chucky.
Cult of Chucky.
If you had asked me at the time this movie was released, I would have told you that it's better than Curse, but rewatching it now, I don't really think so as much. I rated this at number 3.
I rated this, where are you, Cult of Chucky? I rated it 3 stars, and it's my 1, 2, 3, 4?
Okay.
4. Yep.
I also rated this 3 stars out of 5, and I gave it a B ranking.
And this one, the budget was $5 million, and it went straight to...
And went straight to DVD / Netflix. That's how I first watched this, is I watched it on Netflix.
This one...
It's fun.
It's fun. There's Jennifer Tilly in it.
It's got some weird, like, choices with just, like, what's really happening, what's not really happening. That kind of feels distracting from the movie, but, like, overall, I feel like there's a lot of good jokes in this as well. Like, it's surprisingly more comedic than I thought. My favorite one is, like, when Chucky first gets to the asylum, and he speaks with, like, the woman who has, like, schizophrenia, and she's like, I'm not gonna hurt you, and Chucky's like, what? And he's like, I'm not gonna hurt you, and he's like, you fucking with me?
I remember.
But it's got the best joke where he's just like the conversation keeps going on, and Chucky at just one point is just like, that's it, lady. You know what? You're next. I'll be right back. When I first watched this movie, I busted up laughing because it's fucking hilarious.
No. Yes, I wrote this in my notes because I said Chucky dealing with quote-unquote crazy people is so funny. Because he's just like, you know what?
A person who's like movie serial killer crazy versus an actual crazy person.
And I was like, I just like, you fucking with me.
You're fucking with me. Such a good line.
But the premise of this is that obviously from the last movie, Mika
got incarcerated. Obviously, they deemed her crazy because she's like, Chucky killed all these people.
Yes. So they're like, you're insane as well. So they institutionalized her. For a while, she was in solitary confinement, it seemed like. Or she seemed like in a more high security facility, thank you, that she was at. But, now that she's getting better, going through therapy, getting gaslit, being very
just
susceptible.
Just like Andy before her.
Yes.
By the way, Andy's more in this movie, too.
He is. So they take her to another facility where it's a little more freedom. Yeah. Move around a little bit more. She can
actually, like, move around the facility in her wheelchair, so...
Also kind of crazy how, like, other people in the facility are, like, being a little hostile towards her. I think, in my opinion.
Well, it's really just the one chick.
She is very hostile.
The one who's, like, a kleptomaniac, I guess. She set her house on fire or something.
That's not kleptomaniac. That's,
what am I
kleptomaniac
Pyromaniac.
Is when you steal stuff,
Yeah, pyromaniac.
Yeah.
Jade. Pyromaniac.
There
just
you
put
go.
it across the screen.
In rainbow letters.
But yeah, she's just like, you're fucking insane. You killed all those people and stuff like that. It's like, you're the one to talk. You were also in this place.
Like, yeah, I was like, I don't think one of us is better than the other. Like, let's not put tears to this.
She's the only one who's like more standoffish. Like, she meets this guy, Multiple Malcolm, who has like multiple different personalities. Which I don't know if you noticed this, but the cop at the end of Curse of Chucky also plays this character. So
I did not notice that.
I didn't notice it the first time because, like, I watched Curse of Chucky in 2013 and then Cult of Chucky in 2017.
Yeah.
So I never noticed it, but watching them back to back, I was just
hey.
I was like, wait a minute, he was in the last movie. He was the cop.
I really liked whenever Jennifer Tilly brings Chucky in.
Yeah. They have the line where it's just like, has anyone told you that you look exactly like Jennifer Tilly?
Yeah.
Which, keep in mind, in this continuity, she is Jennifer Tilly.
She is Jennifer Tilly, but like...
She's going around parading as Tiffany Valentine, so I guess in this universe, Jennifer Tilly is missing
missing possibly, or...
I don't know.
I don't know either. I want to know what they think happened to Jennifer Tilly. But I love when she... Oh, and also, like, kind of like a bitch move of Jennifer Tilly because
it's almost like her character's kind of a bitch.
Right. She comes to visit Mika, and obviously the only person who survived the last film was her niece.
Mm-hmm. Which, during the end of the last movie, we didn't mention, like, Chucky possesses her, does the ritual of Damballa or whatever it is.
And
no amulet, though.
No amulet this time. So
again, rules out the window.
yeah, so Chucky put some of his soul into her, so now he can put his soul into multiple things, as we've learned now.
I love the explanation of just like, I looked up voodoo for dummies online and I learned this.
It's like, okay, I guess
but I mean, it leads to fun. Like, we finally get like multiple Chuckies doing multiple things in this franchise, and it's like, it surprises me that it took them 7 movies in to do it.
To finally, like what's the word I'm looking for?
Like, split his soul like Voldemort into different...
That's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah. But, you know...
I love how supportive Chucky is of himself. Like, when they're all talking, it's like, man, I love you. And he's like, I love you too.
He's like,
it's like, oh,
we're going to do this, you guys.
Again, progressive for the
you can learn a lot.
You can learn to love yourself, even if you are a serial killer.
Yeah. But the scene when Jennifer Tilly brings the doll, and she just breaks the news to Mika, like, oh yeah,
just by the way, your niece is dead.
And she's like, what? She's like, yeah, she wanted you to have this. And I love the little tidbit they added where Jennifer Tilly says, good luck. And she's very much talking to Chucky. Yeah. She's not saying it to, she's telling her beloved, good luck.
Good luck.
Because this is the next thing that they're going to be doing. Like, they have a plan, and it's to...
I guess Chucky doesn't like loose ends.
No, he doesn't.
Despite the fact that he has not killed Andy yet, who was also in this movie.
And he was a loose end.
Yeah.
We don't really learn what happens to him.
No, he's trapped at this asylum at the end of it. Like, at first he's trying to go on a date, but, like, his date's just like, no, you're fucking crazy, whatever. And he kind of is. He's, like, torturing Chucky.
Yeah, he goes home, and the Chucky that was sent to him, like, he has beheaded him. He has, like, it's, like, nails and spikes.
He's, like, his head's, like, on a board and stuff like that, which, by the way, like, that must feel so therapeutic to Andy.
Oh,
he... Like, he ruined your childhood, so it's just like, yeah, get my fucking revenge on you.
He very much is.
Get a blowtorch and fucking incinerate your face.
But, you know, I don't think Andy at this point knows that he can put himself in multiple...
Well, no, because later on, like, he learns that this shit's going on at an insane asylum. He's just like, wait a minute, how the fuck is that possible? And Chucky's just like, I'll never tell ancient Chinese secrets.
Oh my god.
He is Japanese after all.
Good lord. I know they like use that joke like just for the seed of Chucky. And that's it. There's so many things in this facility that I questioned so heavily.
Oh, yeah?
Like, one of them being they just have scalpels and unlocked drawer at the front desk.
Yeah, why not? We gotta get Chucky his weapon. I do like that. He's like, I am a possessed doll of a mass-marketed toy from the 80s, standing in front of you, holding a very sharp scalpel.
He is so funny in this.
He is. I love, like, near the end of the movie when it's, like, all 3 of them in a room. And, like, they're trying to decide which one kills Andy. And he's like, no, I'm killing Andy. I was buried today. I deserve it. It's like, you got to suck on a tit today. You don't do it. Yes. And then the other one's just like, hello, look at my haircut. And they're like, oh, shit, sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Go fuck him up.
Because Andy cut one of the good guy doll's
Yeah, he's got a good guy doll with, like, short military hair.
Yeah, I guess it's to differentiate which one is his.
Yeah, because, like, each one's kind of different. One has, like, the melted hand. One of them's, like, covered in dirt because it was buried at one point. And then, one has, like, the short hair.
Yeah. We gotta be able to tell them apart.
We gotta be able to tear them apart.
Tear them apart.
Tell them apart because, otherwise all the good guy dolls look the same.
But we also learn throughout the movie that Mika has been kind of brainwashed and also assaulted by
the head of this facility.
Yeah, her, like, psychiatrist.
I feel like he's running, like, the whole operation.
Yeah.
Like, he's, like, the head doctor at this place.
And I love Chucky because he knocks the guy out several times while he's, like, seeing him, like, do this.
Yeah, most of the time he's just like, and they call me a monster? This guy's fucked up. And I'm like, That's very hypocritical of you, Chucky, because you did kidnap a woman in the 80s.
That's true. Which, again, I was like, I feel like he wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, true. Again,
Just
it's Domini's rules out the window.
Yeah, rules out the window.
Everything's in continuity, but I pick and choose what we're doing.
Slightly out of character, but, that's besides the point. But I love that the premise of this movie is Chucky trying to swap bodies with Mika, or put his soul into her.
I mean, it is his daughter, I guess.
That's the thing. And at the end, it's so beautiful because she does become Chucky. And it's like a passing of the torch. Yeah. It's so beautiful.
It also didn't hurt to see her making out with Jennifer Tilly.
That's true. I was like, ooh, love that. Ooh, love that for you, too. Yeah.
Lesbians again.
But I also think it's funny that, like, because towards the end, the head doctor, is, like, putting these, like, red wedges on Mika.
Oh, yeah, the shoes.
I don't know why.
I don't know. He seems to have a foot fetish.
It's weird.
It kind of reminded me of the Inglourious Basterds scene with Hans Landa and the actress, where it's like they're in the room and he's just like, put your foot on my lap, and he brings out the shoe and puts them on.
Oh, it's like, did Quentin Tarantino, like, direct this? Like, what's going on? Like,
I mean, Tarantino's got that foot fetish.
I was, all right. But no, I love the ending to this. I felt like it wrapped up so nicely. There was good kills.
There was they repeat one of the deaths, like
the glass.
The pyromaniac is like strapped to a table because she learns that actually, Chucky is doing all of this.
Yeah, and of course the orderlies are like, she's having an episode.
We got to put her into electric shock.
We got to strap her down and shock her. It's like, okay, yeah, that'll help.
So she's lying there, and one of the Chucky dolls has like a compressed can of air that he bangs on the ground and shoots up into like this glass like window that's above her, and all the glass comes down and like fucking decapitates her.
It's such a beautiful scene too, because it's snowing outside, and it's like late at night when the glass falls. It's slow-mo. It comes down as the snow is also falling.
It's very artistic, and I don't expect that from a Child's Play movie.
No, it is a very beautiful shot, and then she's just decapitated, and I'm like,
by the way, like, Curse of Chucky and Cult of Chucky are directed by Don Mancini, who also directed Seed of Chucky, and it's weird going from Seed of Chucky to what he's doing with Curse and Cult, because it almost feels like it's directed by different people.
It really does, because honestly, Curse and Cult seem like they're directed by like one person, and then Seed like someone else.
Nope. Don Mancini. Like I said, he really drives this franchise.
He was trying some new stuff out.
Which, by the way, I also learned Don Mancini wrote a couple of episodes of Hannibal, the TV show, which is why they have that joke in here where he's like, you sound just like Hannibal Lecter. I hate that they canceled that show. And I was like, same, Chucky. I hate that they canceled Hannibal, too.
Oh, he's like, damn it.
I fucking loved Hannibal, and they fucking canceled it. But yeah, no, like, Cult of Chucky, I like it. Like, it's not high art, but, like, it's very fun.
It's good, and it's something different. I remember not liking it as much when I first watched it, but now that I watched it again, I'm like, this is good. I mean, I ranked it the same, like, I did 3 stars just like I did, like, the OG Child's Play.
I mean, for me, when I first saw this on Netflix, I remember I was like, oh, this is the best of the franchise. But rewatching it now, I'm just like, nah, I like Curse and Bride a lot more, so...
Bride is so good. Bride will always, like, I've seen that multiple times. I'll watch that as a standalone.
Yeah. Also, post-credit scene for Cult of Chucky, Kyle comes back from Child's Play 2.
Yeah.
Very fun. I love seeing her again. Apparently, she also has a role in the TV show as well, so...
yeah, you did say that. Because, at the end of this, I mean, like we said, we don't really know Andy's fate because he kind of gets trapped in one of the rooms at the facility, and, he gets left there, and Chucky succeeds.
I mean, I guess he gets out at some point because Andy is in the TV show, so...
I'm sure they explain that.
I'm sure they explain it if I ever bother to watch all 3 seasons. They canceled it, so...
They did, which... It's kind of a bummer, but...
Yeah, but at the same... Like, Chucky will come back.
Yeah.
He always does. He even says so in in Bride of Chucky.
Oh, does he
Like,
say that?
yeah, he says, "I come back, I always come back."
Okay,
Before
William
being shot.
Afton
Yeah,
ass.
I know. Like when I saw it this time, after just watching like Five Nights at Freddy's, I was like, "Oh, okay."
You're like, there we go. It's
That's where he got it from.
Yep.
Okay, well, I guess, I know what your last ranking is, and it's the same as mine.
Yep.
And it is Child's Play 2019, the remake. What a piece of shit this movie is.
Yeah, I rated it a 1.5.
I rated it a 1.
Honestly, yeah, I could probably go to a 1. Let's get into this.
Okay.
So, okay, budget was 10 million, box office was 44.9.
Not bad for a lower budget horror film in 2019.
Okay. My beef with this movie right off the bat
Chucky
is
isn't Chucky.
So if we're gonna remake a movie, like it's fine to like add or bring new stuff to the table. Sure. This is not Chucky to me. First of all, the look
awful,
disgusting.
Horrendous. So
horrible.
This is my main, because like in this movie
Shit.
In this movie, they change it from a good guy doll to Buddy doll.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like synced up with like the cloud and stuff like that to connect to devices in the house.
Yeah.
But it's like this hugely popular item. And it's like, who the fuck is buying this thing with how bad this thing looks?
It looks, oh my god.
Like, it's got like weird, giant, droopy anime eyes and like a weirdly shaped face. It's like, what child would want that thing?
No, none of them.
Like,
no
the
one
appeal
would.
of original Chucky is like, yeah, he looks like a Cabbage Patch doll. And you can see a child who wants it.
Looks like dolls from that time period. Yeah. And that, like, the old, like, buddy dolls or whatever that I showed you, he looks exactly like those things.
Yeah, exactly.
Were sold.
But no, the design of this
monstrosity, I don't know who the fuck would be buying that.
And also, another issue that I have is they got Mark Hamill to voice Chucky in this, which, great get. I love Mark Hamill. He's a great voice actor. But it's like, Chucky in this is an AI robot who was he had all of his safety protocols taken off of him by some disgruntled, like, factory worker at the beginning of the movie. But it's like, Chucky doesn't have a personality in this.
No.
It's like he's just an automated robot who's like, his directive is to like be with Andy and to be his friend. So he does these horrific things. But it's like you waste Mark Hamill's talents by giving him a character who has no personality.
Well, that's the thing. It's just an AI robot.
Yeah.
So there really is no personality. There's no, like, you can do this movie. Like, it reminds me so much of just Megan.
This movie pretty much has the same plot of Megan.
Exactly.
It's like Megan came around and it's like, what if we did Child's Play 2019, but slightly better?
But, like, that's the thing, because it's just like, you can make a movie like this. Don't put my boy Chucky's name on this shit, though.
No.
Like, don't do that.
Or at least, like, fucking get, like, it would be one thing if, like, Chucky just, like, becomes sentient through AI, and then you give him a personality, but this movie never does that.
No. Like, they could have done something different with this to make it more of its
Also,
time.
like, they make Andy older in this. Like, Andy in the original 6, and in this one, he's, like, what, 12?
Probably
13,
12, 13.
Something like that. And it's like, he becomes weirdly attached to this thing. It's like, no fucking 12 or 13-year-old would like this thing as much as Andy does.
I don't think so either. And, like, all the kids are, like, wanting to have one.
All these kids are fucking obsessed with this weird-ass looking doll.
And I was like, I think 12, 13-year-olds want, like, phones. And, like, maybe
or
like
Magic the Gathering cards.
Yeah.
I think some kids
Magic the
love
Gathering
that.
cards. I would, like, video games. I don't think they're really looking for an AI
doll that
doll
looks
toy.
like that.
Yeah. Because that thing's ugly.
Yeah. It's such a weird contrast to be like, everyone wants this doll, and it looks awful.
Well, and then, so his mom works at like a department store.
Played by Aubrey Plaza, which her and Andy are probably my highlights of this movie. I love their relationship. Like, it feels like an authentic mom and son, like, dynamic. It's a shame that the rest of everything else surrounding this movie is just so bad.
It's just not good. Because, yeah, she gets the doll because it's going defective.
Yeah. Because, like, it was
an old model.
Well, it's not just that. It's just like, this is the doll that at the beginning of the movie, the dude just removed all the safety protocols off. So this mom returns and it's like, yeah, this thing's fucking defective. It killed our... That doesn't really say that.
Like, what?
That would have been funny if just like the moms were like, yeah, this thing killed our dog. Can I return it?
It's like,
that would have at least been funny. This movie kind of needs some comedy to it.
It needed some substance of some sort that I could latch onto. It had nothing.
I mean, even the deaths, when we get into them, they're just...
Okay, there's
one cool death, and that's from the asshole, like, boyfriend.
Well, and I was gonna say, so there...
Your, like, 5 notes.
My 5 notes. One of them says, this thing looks like so shit. But who is the guy that they wrapped up and accidentally sent
It was the asshole boyfriend.
Was it the asshole? Okay.
So the asshole boyfriend, like, we learn he has a second family. Or it's his primary family, and, like, Aubrey Plaza's, like, on the side.
Yeah.
And Chucky wants to kill him because Andy's just like, I hate this guy, I wish he'd go away.
Well, he's honestly, like, slightly, like, abusive to Andy.
Yeah, this dude oversteps his bound as, like, your mom's boyfriend. Like, dude, you're not that. You're not a parent.
Exactly. But I had an issue with this because when their when their neighbor, who is a cop, a sheriff, something like
played
that,
by what's his name, Brian Tyree Henry, who's an actor I really like. Like, he was in this. He was in Joker. 2019, what is it? He was in Atlanta with Donald Glover as well. I really like him whenever he shows up. He was in Bullet Train.
Oh, okay.
He played, what is it? He played Tangerine.
Okay.
So
I was like, I haven't seen that either, but I hear good things.
It's a fun movie.
Yeah,
it's
really
I
hear
fun.
It's good.
And he's really good in it. And I would say he's kind of good in this movie too, but I feel like he's not in it a ton.
I mean, he's not. They don't give him a lot to work with.
No, he's no Chris Sarandon from the first movie, who I feel like he's trying to be.
Oh, really?
I feel like they're trying to make that like parallel. It's like it's another cop. He at some point becomes suspicious of Andy doing these killings, but that's not till near the end of the movie.
Well, so I had an issue with this part because, so the neighbor cop goes to investigate this killing. The asshole boyfriend, his skull is there at the scene.
Yeah.
But now all of a sudden, Andy has his head in his room.
Chucky brought it.
But when? Did he stay at the scene? And did they not take the body from the scene?
Well, when
the skull was there, and now it's in his room.
I don't know. I feel like maybe Chucky ripped the face off when he died and just brought it that night. Stapled it to a watermelon.
It's like a basketball or something. Yeah, watermelon.
By the way, I hated this whole subplot of just like they wrap it in like wrapping paper, and it's like this whole comedy of errors. They give it to the neighbor because Andy makes up a lie that it's a present. And of course, it's like the mother of the cop and stuff like that. It's like, this was all unnecessary. Cut this. Like,
I just thought it was so stupid. And I was like, why? Just put it in a trash bag and throw it away. Like, I don't know.
But don't drop it down the chute of your apartment building.
No, that is definitely what like a 12, 13-year-old would do.
Maybe go like 5 miles from your house and bury it somewhere.
Yeah. I don't know. There's so many things you could do. Call the cops and be like, dude, my thing's being crazy right now. There's a camera in it, so you'll be able to see evidence. Because there's I
don't know. Yeah, removing the whole, like, it's a killer doll because of, like, possession kind of removes, like, that, like, mystery to it. Because, like, it's an AI doll, and it has a camera in it. You can see
what's going on.
I don't fucking know.
I really just don't. Like, there's not a lot to say about this movie. I just really don't like it. Even, like, the climax wasn't anything crazy.
Not really. Like, it's all centered around the release of Buddy 2, which is, like, different design buddies. Like, there's a teddy bear Buddy.
Buddy, yeah.
There's one that's blonde. Like, who fucking cares?
No one cares.
It's like, they got Aubrey Plaza tied up.
Yeah, and her son has to go save her, and
I don't know. This movie's so bad. Like, I hated it even when I saw it, and that was me not even being like a Child's Play fan. Like, I was just like, this is such a dip in quality. Like, the whole reason this movie exists, like, this is the first Child's Play movie where Don Mancini's not involved with it.
Yeah.
It's because MGM, apparently they still hold the rights to Child's Play, whereas Don Mancini owns the rights to, like, the characters and stuff like that. So it's like MGM, like, they're still, like, I guess coming up as a company that was, like, on the verge of bankruptcy. So they're just like, oh, what properties can we bring out? Well, we own the rights to Child's Play. Let's just do that.
Interesting. So is that why they, like, renamed it, like, the Buddy doll?
I think so, but then at the same time, it's like you got Andy, you got Chucky, so I don't... Rights issues in Hollywood are weird to me. I don't understand them. Yeah. But yeah, like, MGM, like, pretty much every film after the first one was all Universal Studios, and all of them made by Don Mancini, but this one's MGM and not done by Don Mancini, and apparently, like, he doesn't like this movie.
I mean, I am not surprised by that. I think I forgot to say, there is one that Don Mancini said was his least favorite. Child's Play 3.
Yeah, I mean...
He said, it was his least favorite and that he ran out of ideas after the second film.
I'm kind of with you there, Don Mancini. It's not as worse as this movie, but yeah, it's not good.
Bad. It's bad.
God. Yeah,
Don't
like,
watch it.
The highlights for me are just Andy and his mom's relationship. Like, I think I even said that at the time. Like, I wrote a review of this movie when it initially came out, when I had a blog. And I gave it, like, a 2 out of 10. And I, like, rated it that because it's like, oh, I like Andy and his mom.
Yeah.
But that's about it. Like, it has one memorable, like, kill scene and then, like, really nothing else.
No, because there's not a lot going on, and then, like, I don't even like
Chucky's not even
his
like
friends.
Yeah, his friends are kind of just.
He's no Brad Dourif, like.
Yeah, like, again, you get Mark Hamill, who I love, and he's such a great voice actor,
and you just don't do anything.
And you just don't do anything with him. Again, skip this movie.
Don't watch it.
Watch Megan instead because it's at least slightly better.
I hated Megan too.
Well, the thing is, I'm not the biggest fan of Megan, and I think what this movie has over Megan is that this movie is R-rated, whereas I feel like Megan is hindered by being PG-13.
I don't know. That's one of the movies where it's like why'd you do that?
Like,
why'd you make
there's
a PG-13
literally a
movie?
scene in the movie where a dude gets stabbed through the chest and there is
just
zero
nothing.
blood. There is nothing.
Yeah.
So I'll give it to this movie. At least it's R-rated.
I remember I was so excited to see Megan as well because of the fact that I was like, oh, it's going to be like a Child's Play movie, but they're doing it different. Because they're doing what I wish they would have done with the remake of Child's Play 2019, which is do something with, like, do an AI killer doll, whatever, but don't make it be Chucky. Like, make it its own thing. So I was like, oh my God, they're doing it. But then all she did was sing, like, Titanium and dance, and it was
does that weird little dance.
Yeah, I was like...
I don't know. I like Megan slightly better than this movie, but, like, it's not great.
I'm sure if I watched it again, I would probably like it.
I like the character of Megan better than I like Chucky in this.
Well, this Chucky was an abomination.
This Chucky is nothing to me.
Yeah. Disgusting.
It should have just been a killer-possessed doll. I don't know.
Just keep it that way.
Yeah, just skip this movie entirely. I gave it a 1 out of 5 and an F rating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine will definitely be an F rating for this one too.
Yeah. Anyway, that was the Child's Play franchise.
Yay!
What a legacy. I I guess we talked about this with, like, the other rankings we did. Where do we see the Child's Play franchise going? Obviously, they had the TV show, but that's over. And apparently Don Mancini says that he's working on another movie.
Oh, is he?
And, like, Jennifer Tilly is signed on, so she's coming back.
I'm gonna go feral, dude.
But it leaves a question, and I guess we're going to speculate on this without having watched the TV show. Like, what do you do with Child's Play from here on out?
I don't know. It seems like that Mika as Chucky is probably a big part.
Maybe, but it's like, I feel like we need to watch the show to figure out, like,
what
because
the next
we have
steps
3
would
seasons.
be.
It's like, where do they go with the Mika story? Does it end in that show, or is it, like, continuing
still,
on?
like, fleshed out?
Yeah. But it's like, what do you do with Child's Play? Because I feel like you've done everything that you can do with this.
Like, I don't know what they would do because, I mean, like I said, I do love this franchise. But, you know, sometimes you gotta know when to stop.
Yeah.
Just like I feel like with the Halloween franchise, I feel like they never know when to stop.
Yeah, and they will never stop as long as the Akkads still run.
Like Halloween H2O, cut it there.
Halloween 2018 should have stopped there instead of the trilogy that they made.
And they just kept They said, let's keep it up. And it's like, no.
It's so weird how, like, Child's Play is still going, Halloween's still going, but, like, Friday the 13th has been in a rut, Nightmare on Elm Street's been in a rut. Like, Friday the 13th I understand because it's been, like, in, like, legal hell of who owns the rights and stuff like that. But it's like, why hasn't Freddy come back?
They said, no more Freddy.
No more Freddy.
No more coming back.
We got to do a Nightmare on Elm Street next for our next ranking.
Yeah, how many?
There's 9 of them, so.
Okay.
Not as bad. Halloween had 13, so.
Let me see. Yeah, and this recording is kind of long, but I know that we're going to cut quite a bit out.
Yeah, at the same time, this is nowhere near as long as our Alien ranking, so.
Kill me. That was fun to do, though.
That was fun, but
I had a really
again.
good time. Never again. Nightmare
on Elm Street ranking. We got to touch on at least some of the bigger, like, horror franchises on there.
Definitely.
So, eventually we'll do Friday the 13th, but that might be a while.
That has a lot, doesn't it?
Well, it has 12. And again, Halloween had 13, so.
It did, yeah. We did that one pretty quickly.
Yeah, it was like 2.5 hours.
Mm-hmm. So, alririghty.
Anyway, it's time for our favorite segment. What does Letterboxd have to say? I don't know how many you did, but I did like at least 3 per film.
I think that's about what I did. Like I said, I watched these a really long time ago. It's been a day.
Really long time ago.
Yeah.
That's a Chappelle show.
But, thank you.
Yeah. I wrote this song a long time ago.
But, I screenshotted some ones from the first one, and then I was going to do all of them together at the end, but I didn't have time today. But I did screenshot some from people that I follow on Letterboxd. So I'm like, have them all.
I didn't even sort them by like lowest rating or highest rating. I just scrolled through the main page and grabbed the ones that I liked.
Exactly, yeah. Okay, so these ones will be the Child's Play.
Okay.
I'll just go like chronologically.
Yeah, I think we'll do that from original to the remake.
Yeah. So. Child's Play, 3 stars. How are you gonna let a doll kill you? Push his little ass out of the way.
That is like the can of worms that they open in this movie, and again, like, what is Chucky's strength? Because it's like you can just punt Chucky across the room.
You really could, yeah. I remember I had this conversation with one of the guys I work with, and he was like, I feel like I could survive Chucky. Because he's like, I would just kick him.
Yeah, just fucking kick him across the yard. What's he gonna do? Come back, kick him again?
True, but like, what if like he's like gonna be like agile and go, and like,
he can't hide. You can just fucking kick him.
I mean, I don't know. Okay, Child's Play. This person just liked it. Apparently, in an earlier draft of this, it was left ambiguous if Chucky was alive or if it was the kid doing it. Honestly,
they should have gone with that.
That sounds like a lot scary of a movie, but then you don't get Brad Dourif shouting, "Batter up!" and hitting a child in the back of the head with a wooden baseball bat. So ultimately, I think they made the right decision.
I mean, I feel like you could still have that. It's just, it'll be later.
Later on in the movie, yeah.
That's a good line. Batter up.
Batter up. And then Child's Play, half star. Why didn't the bad guy transfer his soul into something sick like an Xbox?
I have that one screenshotted. That was my first screenshotted one too. That's really funny. As if an Xbox existed in 1988.
I know.
It would have been a Sega Genesis, let's be honest, or something like that. An Atari.
Sick. Yeah. Okay, Child's Play 2. 2.5 stars, and these ones I have are just from people that I follow on Letterboxd, and this guy said, I changed my mind, it's not that good, and before he rated this a 3.5 stars.
Oh, okay.
And honestly, same, it's not as good as you think.
I liked it surprisingly more than I thought I would. Like, it's fun. It's just, it adds nothing to the franchise.
Yeah, that's the thing, it's just, like,
it's just kind of there.
Yeah. 3.5 stars for Child Play 2. Goddamn, Phil is an absolute piece of shit, and adults just can't find it in their tiny little brains that maybe a murderer can possess a doll. And I agree.
I mean, my mind wouldn't go there instantly, but yeah.
It would wander. 2.5 stars. Oh, this is Child's Play 3 now. Okay. 2.5 stars. Setting is top tier, which I disagree with heavily.
I mean, it's new, but no.
It's not top tier. Everything else, not so much. You're telling me all those cadets didn't see Chucky next to the Jeep? Which is true. Like,
oh yeah,
Chucky's just running around and no one's noticing him.
Like, the main guy gets shot.
Yeah.
And, like, Chucky's just sitting there, but, like, all the other guys was like, Andy, you did this.
They say, it was you.
It was you, Andy.
And Andy's, like, off to the side.
You don't see that fucking talking doll right there?
With a gun.
That's holding a grenade? Like...
You don't see that.
You don't see that at all? No?
I mean, I know it was nighttime, but come on.
What the fuck ever, dude.
Child's Play 3, 4 stars. The military setting was a nice change for the franchise. And
it's a change. I wouldn't say it's nice.
And Chucky is as comical as ever. Some awesome kills as well.
I don't know. Presto, you're dead is a terrible line.
Yeah. Not very comedic, not a great setting. And honestly, kills weren't that crazy.
No, it's... Like I said, the one is the dude in the back of the truck, like the garbage truck. Mm-hmm. Like, that's it.
And then the kid blowing up.
Yeah, that's true. But that's more sad than
anything that else. Is more sad than anything. Child's Play 3, 1.5 stars. I hate this movie. I hate military. I hate Tyler. I hate this new Andy. And I hate that one chick and the guy with the southern lisp. Fuck Child's Play 3.
I agree with him. Tyler is one of the worst characters in this franchise. And I'm glad that he's never come back.
That's true. Yeah, I hope he...
Charles!
I love how he calls him, like, Charles,
yeah, by his actual, like, full government name. Yeah.
Charles Lee Ray. Okay, this is for Bride of Chucky. 4 stars. Jennifer Tilly existing and Brad Dourif yelling are two of the most wonderful things in the world, so putting them together is pure magic. Oh, the new metal soundtrack.
Oh, by the way, Bride of Chucky is what got me into Rob Zombie music.
Oh, so, I love that.
Yeah, because they play Living Dead Girl at the beginning. I'm just like, this song is fucking awesome. So I went back and started, like, listening to all of Rob Zombie's songs. So.
No, that has a great soundtrack. Mm-hmm. Probably also why I love it so much. Bride of Chucky, 4.5 stars. That gas station scene felt like I was watching a Final Destination movie. Now I wish we would have gotten a Ronnie Yu Final Destination film.
That would have been fun. There is a Final Destination kill in that movie with the gay guy getting hit by the truck on the freeway.
Oh, yeah.
And he just fucking explodes into different pieces. Yeah.
And you're like,
yeah.
Oh, I forgot about their friend.
The gay friend.
Mm-hmm. He was funny. He was straight up like, you two are both killers.
No, I love the build up to that where he's talking them down. It's like, you guys aren't killers. I know you very well. And then they find the uncle's dead body in the back of the van. And he's just like, both of you fucking get out of my way.
Yeah, he's like, you guys are fucking crazy. Never liked you. Okay. 4 stars for Bride of Chucky. Comparing this to Bride of Frankenstein, at least the bride is in the whole film.
Yeah.
Music fucking rips. Which is why I enjoy late 90s to early 2000s horror films. Deaths are pretty enjoyable, Chucky and Tiff are relationship goals, and I wish I got to see more.
That seems like a very toxic relationship.
I wish to see more doll sex. The ending was horrifying. I don't want to see more doll sex.
I don't, especially after Seed of Chucky. No.
Speaking of Seed of Chucky, 4 stars. The CGI intro is far scarier than any of the previous films.
Yeah, the CGI sperm.
That's
Fantastic.
So
There's so much fucking sperm in this movie.
There is. Ew.
I guess it makes sense why it's called Seed of Chucky. So
yeah. Glenn being an English kid is absolutely hilarious. That's true. We didn't even talk about that.
Yeah,
He's
you're
just
stark raving mad.
Yeah, he's just English for some
reason.
reason.
I mean, his puppeteer at the beginning of the movie is British. So
oh, is he? Okay,
yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
And also, I'm guessing that the dream sequence he has at the beginning is like the family who had him before, and they're all British as well. So
he got shipped off to England.
Shout out to all our Brits.
Shout out. And the meta stuff between Tiff and the actress is great. Doll tits, masturbation, and artificial insemination. The Britney Spears scene was perfect. I also like the Britney Spears scene, but you didn't.
I didn't. It's nothing.
Oops, I did it again. Play with my... No? Okay.
No. It dates the movie. It's like this movie is 2004.
Yeah, that's fine. And Rob Zombies were...
It's one of my least favorite eras of horror film is like mid-2000s horror.
I really hate 2000s horror as well.
Yeah.
It's not good.
House of Wax,
You know what? I'll fuck with House of Wax.
That Texas Chainsaw Massacre prequel.
No, not that one. We're getting too far off course now. Okay, Seed of Chucky, 1.5 stars. Consider 1.5 stars charity.
Almost agree. If it wasn't for the fact that Child's Play 2019 exists.
Yeah. Okay, and then I'm going to Curse of Chucky next because I accidentally forgot that it existed when I was
Whoops, I forgot about this one.
Yeah, so Curse of Chucky, 3.5 stars. Uncanny Valley Chucky.
Yeah, but again, at least there's a reason for it.
Yeah. 3.5 stars. Fiona Dourif is amazing. Brad Dourif's eye acting is always next fucking level, and I mean, of course, his voice. It's fun to see the series come back to its more serious horror roots.
Yeah, I agree.
And then 2.5 stars, the first mid-film in the franchise. I'm quite upset. Where's the funny gone? That was me.
First mid-film of the franchise. In my opinion, that has mostly mid-films, but...
Yeah. All the franchise is pretty mid. Okay.
At least, like, some of those beginning ones, it's just like, they're fine.
Mm-hmm. Then Cult of Chucky, 3.5 stars. The kills in this one are top tier, and Chucky's comedic dialogue is back better than ever compared to the couple previous installments. One thing the Child Play franchise has the most confusing writing of any horror franchise, but somehow always makes up for laughs and kills. Which is true. Like we said, there's a lot of contradicting stuff that happens.
Yeah, the rules in this franchise don't make sense. But I will, applaud Don Mancini for, not writing anything off. It's all in continuity.
That's true, yeah. Like, he's keeping it all together.
There's no soft reboot or restarting. It's just like, nope, it all happened.
Yeah. Halloween franchise.
Get your shit together, Halloween.
Literally. 4 stars. Fiona Dourif as Nika Pierce is amazing. Fiona Dourif as Nika Pierce possessed by Chucky is god tier. Really enjoyed this one.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got 3 stars. Cult of Chucky. I can't believe they used the glass ceiling gaff again. It did get better as it went along, with the Chuckies being as brutal as ever. Ah, yes, the quips are back.
That's true. Again, it's got my favorite joke of the franchise, which is just like, you know what, lady? You're next.
You're next.
I'll be right back. Also, he makes a reference. He says, geez, fucking cuckoo's nest, which is where he got nominated for an Oscar. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
I like that. I just love hearing, more of Brad Dourif's, voice acting coming through it. Besides, the laughter and stuff. Him, that's it. You're next.
Yeah. You fucking with me?
And then Child's Play 2019. 1.5 stars. They've massacred my boy. The gore is pretty...
Look how they massacred my boy.
That's my boy.
That's my son. That's my boy.
The gore is pretty decent, but what they did to Chucky was a disgrace. No longer possessed, but a stupid smart doll, and an unfunny one at that.
Mm-hmm, yeah. There aren't even any jokes. And some of the jokes that they have are cringy, like, this is for Tupac.
Dude.
Yeah.
So
awful.
This one...
Will you be my buddy?
Just singing weirdly. This one, surprisingly, 4.5 stars for Child's Play 2019.
Oh, God.
I'm rating this 4.5 stars right now before I watched on release night in theaters, and I remember loving it. Let's see if I still love it this time.
Edit, no.
No, right. And then 3.5 stars. Most people treat this movie like it personally ruined their childhood, but honestly, I kind of liked it. No, you didn't.
No.
No, it's not that Chucky. He doesn't have Brad Dourif's voice or the same energy or literally
personality
anything at all.
Or anything. It's just nothing.
And yes, he's basically an Alexa with murderous intent. I don't know how this guy rated this a 3.5 if he's saying all of this, but anyways. But once you accept that this is a killer doll born from tech anxiety instead of voodoo, it's actually a pretty fun time. No, it's not.
Tech anxiety, what the fuck does that mean?
I don't know.
It's from a dude who got yelled at his job and just removed all the safety protocols.
Yeah. But those are my reviews that I screenshotted.
It's surprisingly, out of all of those, there was only one that you screenshotted that I had.
Yeah, that was because the other ones were from people I followed, so
yeah.
I assumed that we wouldn't have a lot of the same.
So here we go. Child's Play, 3.5 stars. This is what we mean when we say redheads are dangerous.
Is that what people say?
Well, there's the joke that redheads have no souls.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true.
2.5 stars. Chucky is an instant icon. The film excels on being both campy and scary. Campy, maybe. I wouldn't say scary. Except for the one scene where the battery scene.
That's true.
That's pretty good. Also excels. Also, this person rated 3.5 stars. Like, what are we doing?
It excels, though. Come on.
Okay, Child's Play 2, 3.5 stars. The Empire Strikes Back of the Chucky franchise. Yup.
Yup.
Crazy to even compare this to Empire Strikes Back. The best Star Wars movie out there, and one of the best movies.
So let's calm down, everyone.
Crazy. 4 stars. Chucky came out of the closet twice in this movie, by the way. Which is true. I mean, Don Mancini is gay, so...
Chucky said, so am I.
3 stars. Chucky killed that woman from Donnie Darko. Obviously, he doesn't feel committed to sparkle motion.
Yes.
So good.
I love that.
Child's Play 3, 3.5 star. Tyler would be the worst fucking mailman ever. Yeah, because he straight up steals that doll.
He does.
Tyler's just the fucking worst at everything.
I mean, he's like, this isn't addressed to me. I'll open it and steal it.
It's a good guy doll. I want it. Charles! 2 stars. If I kept failing to transfer my soul into the bodies of various children, I would simply stop trying.
I mean, I would too.
It's like, Chucky, you need to get a new gig.
I mean, I guess he does eventually stop trying.
Yeah, eventually it's just like, I'm going to embrace just being a crazy fucking doll.
He's like, I'm going to read the next chapter of
Voodoo for Dummies. I'm going to possess multiple dolls.
And he's like, and I'm going to see, I can possess multiple things.
I'm going to have an army of good guy dolls.
You know?
That would have been fun.
That would. Maybe that's what they'll do.
Oh, maybe. If they haven't done it in the TV show. I have no idea what they've done in the TV show, so... 3.5 stars. The real villain of this movie is that weird barber who gets off on shaving the heads of little boys.
Really, though, he is.
Very much so. Just weird.
It's creepy.
Bride of Chucky, 5 stars. Maybe the best movie ever made. Yes, it's about Chucky getting laid. No, I do not take constructive criticism.
I like that. I love that person.
It's pretty good, yeah. Chucky does get laid.
Yeah, he does.
He's no longer a virgin.
In doll form, yeah.
We watch this movie, it's like, man, Chucky fucks. 5 stars. Psycho boyfriend and big titty girlfriend. Yeah, exactly. Big titty goth girlfriend, by the way.
Get it right.
Here we go, 3.5 stars. I want Jennifer Tilly to spit in my mouth. Same.
Ooh.
Like that scene in Sinners. Just...
Oh my goodness.
C to Chucky, 5 stars. When Tiffany looks up at Jennifer Tilly in rapture and says, Jennifer Tilly, bitch, me too.
Yeah.
I mean, based.
That was me, yeah.
I was like,
when I rated
too.
this at 3.5 stars, I said, Jennifer Tilly.
This one doesn't have a rating. It just has a heart. And I thought it would be interesting to bring this up. If you hate this movie, you hate non-binary people. I don't think that's true. I think you can hate this movie and
It's
still be
actually
supportive.
very true. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, how dare you.
I'm joking.
Just to be clear, I support the LGBTQ
Yes.
community, so...
We're allies.
It's just that I don't find this movie very well written or funny, so...
Yeah, why are you a hater, man?
I don't know. 1 star, Doll Seaman. Yep,
Ugh,
there is that.
Yeah.
C to Chucky, 4.5 stars. Oh, I just know that this was absolutely reviled on release and that all those critics were straight cis white men. Mancini goes full-on comedy and makes a meta-commentary on the entire series starring 2 Jennifer Tillys, John Waters, and has one of the most weirdly wholesome, empathetic, and digestible portrayals of gender identity that I have ever seen in a movie, period, let alone a movie from fucking 2004. It's a child's play, man. It's not that deep.
I forgot to add this as well. That Universal Pictures rejected the script of See to Chucky because they said it was too gay.
Well, Don Mancini is gay, so...
They said, this shit too gay.
Who the fuck allowed See to Chucky to be such a supportive and understanding movie towards trans youth? Also, Ed Wood homage and Bound name drop, fucking iconic. This was absolutely brilliant. Nah, I don't think so.
He's like, you know.
Granted, I like its progressive themes of non-binary and transgender identity. It's just I don't think this movie's as smart as this person thinks it is.
Yeah, it's nice though, just to see it in a movie because, like, during this time too.
Yeah, in 2004.
It's quite nice, yeah.
Okay, Curse of Chucky, 3.5 stars. When Chucky attempted to murder one of his victims and his axe got jammed, that was really serving cant. Yeah, when the axe gets caught into Mika's leg.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool.
That was nice.
Yeah, of course you wouldn't feel it. But then again, it's like, just because you can't feel it, like, you would bleed out. Like, you'll still die.
No, yeah, I was like, it's not like...
You may be impervious to pain, but you're not impervious to bleeding out.
Death.
Yeah. 3.5 stars. 60-something-year-old Brad Dourif in a dollar store brunette wig. He is the moment. He's Tommy Wiseau. Yeah. Very good. Here we go. 1.5 stars. Beyond some fan service cameos, there's really not much to celebrate in this Nepo Chucky-led, less creepy, less funny, melting pot of Botox dolls, lesbian babysitters, and paraplegics.
Wow, someone hates lesbians.
Someone hates Nepo babies, apparently.
Yeah.
Which is weird, because when I think of Nepo babies, it's like, more often than not, I like them as actors. Like, you got Jack Quaid from The Boys. You have Lily Rose Depp, who was just in Nosferatu, and she was great. And, like, Fiona Dourif is great in these 2 movies.
No, I was going to say, I don't really get Nepo Baby from her, because I don't think she's been in a lot of stuff.
No, she's really been in these.
Yeah.
Also, you have, like, Samara Weaving, who's, like, up and rising in the horror franchise, and she's great.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't get it.
I mean, let them be Nepo babies.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
I guess so. Cult of Chucky, 4.5 stars. The fact that this film has been going on since 1988 and has not been rebooted once and is still this fucking good is astounding. Like, wow. I bring this up because this review was written in 2017, so we hadn't yet gotten to that Child's Play remake. This person was probably super disappointed when that movie came out.
No!
So it's like, fuck!
They did it!
Those bastards did it. 4 stars. Chucky transfers his soul into a woman, and the first thing he did was grab his tits. Based.
I mean, that's like in every movie when there's like
when a dude possesses a woman, the first thing he does. Like, they even made that.
Chest.
They made that joke in Scooby-Doo.
That's exactly what I was thinking of when Fred was like,
Hey, I can see myself naked.
Yeah.
And literally, he looks down his shirt
whoa.
like, I can't believe that's in a kid's movie.
Yeah.
Crazy. 4 stars. Seeing this many Chuckies reminds me of how many different ways you can actually consume potatoes in, and now I am at peace. You know how you can, like, potatoes make French fries, baked potatoes, it's an ingredient in vodka. It's just, like, different ways to prepare potatoes.
That is interesting that made him think of that.
An interesting comparison to Chucky.
Yeah.
This one doesn't have a rating, but I thought it was funny. What am I doing with my life? Which was me binging these movies,
yeah. Too. Us, whenever we do a ranking, I'm like, what am I doing?
What am I doing? I'm watching 8 Child's Play movies.
Back to back to back to
I mean,
back.
I had fun.
I had fun. It was a good time.
Yeah. Okay, Child's Play 2019, 2.5 stars. I hate Chucky and everything he stands for. My mom. Just a quote from this dude's mom.
Oh, I thought.
And I'm just like, yeah, pretty much. 2.5 stars. Dawn Mancini, sweetie, I'm so sorry.
Sweetie, honey.
And then this one, 3.5 stars. Aubrey Plaza, if you're seeing this, I want you to smother me with your thighs. Which, yes.
We love
it. Anyway, yeah, that was Child's Play.
Yay!
Very exciting. I had fun.
I had fun too.
I had fun watching all of these, which is weird because I didn't think I was going to.
Oh, really?
Because I was just like, Child's Play, like, I think of it as lesser, just like, I don't know.
You did say, yeah.
But no, going back, it's just like, I kind of had fun binging these. Like,
yeah.
I don't think they're all overall great, but it's like some of the highs in here are just like, they're pretty good.
They're good, yeah.
Yeah. I can see why you really like this franchise. So.
No, fun, campy, 80s, like, all my favorite things.
Technically one of them is 80s. So.
True, but it has the 80s vibe.
It's got 80s vibe. At least that original trilogy does. So.
And I feel like the only things that's missing that I would love the most is probably, like, some body horror. It has some sprinkled in, actually.
Get in
there. You know what?
They don't go full on. Maybe that's what they do for a new one. Just like go full body horror.
Might as well.
Like Chucky just becomes like what is it? Kaneda at the end of Akira just turns into a giant flesh monster.
Yeah. See, there we go.
But anyway, what did you guys think of Child's Play? Let us know below in the comments. And thank you guys for watching.
Yes, thank you for listening.
Yeah, thank you for listening.
The next episode is going to be Candyman.
Candyman. Now, this one I'm very excited to talk about.
The original Candyman.
We'll talk about the original. We won't cover Candyman 2 or 3. We may briefly touch on the 2021 movie because I have some thoughts on it.
Yeah.
I like it somewhat, kind of.
I was not a huge fan of it, but maybe I'll revisit it.
And it's exciting because I bought the book that Candyman's based off of, and I'm going to read it. It's called The Forbidden by Clive Barker. So,
ooh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
No, I'm very excited to do Candyman because I remember when I first watched it, I loved it.
Mm-hmm. It's in my top 50 favorite movies. Yeah. I think it's in my top 20 as well. Like, I love Candyman. So
no, I'm very excited for it. And then after that, we're getting into your birthday month movies.
May is my birth month, so we're going to be, since there's 5 weeks in May, we're going to cover my top 5 favorite movies. So it's going to include first The Clockwork Orange, which is number 5 on my list. Then The Thing, which I think out of all of them, like I'm looking very much forward to talking about.
I can't wait. That's my favorite.
I fucking love The Thing.
Oh yeah.
Number 3 is going to be 12 Angry Men. Number 2 is going to be The Dark Knight, and then number 1 is going to be Memento.
Yay!
And like, I can't wait to talk about Memento. I I that fucking movie.
I've never seen that movie, so I'm very excited to watch it.
Oh, you're gonna break my heart if you hate it.
I'm like, it sucks. No.
I've heard people like online just be like, Memento's overrated. It's like, no, it's fucking amazing.
So it's the best movie ever. But I'm super excited for your birthday month because we're gonna get into like non-horror movies.
Yeah, like
movies I haven't seen.
I think I mentioned it before. It's weird for me. It's like I'm a huge horror guy, but my top 5 favorite movies, it's like only one of them is horror. Yeah. So.
But whatever. But yeah, so thank you guys so much. you know what? It's been fun doing this. I've been having a fun time.
I'm having a fun time too. And we didn't go for 6 hours, so.
I know.
Good on us. We did it.
And some of that is going to get cut out. So it might be like, 2 hours, 45 minutes, possibly?
Maybe around that time, maybe 2 hours 50, depending on what Jade decides to cut out.
Yeah, please cut it.
Jade, put up an image of that Robert the doll right here.
Oh, no, don't do that. You're going to curse.
Well, Chucky and Tiffany are still there.
That's fine.
But anyway, yeah, like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Leave a comment down below. What are your favorite Child's Play movies? Do you love the series? Do you hate it? Let us know.
Yeah.
Also, follow us and listen to us on Spotify if you don't want to watch us on video. Mm-hmm. And like us on all of our socials, Instagram and Facebook. So, and thank you guys for watching with us. Stay crispy.
Stay crispy.
Stay crispy as Chucky is in some of these movies.
Yeah, as
like in the
Tiffany
original,
Valentine.
or Tiffany.
Yeah.
Both
she got
Chucky
put in the...
and Tiffany have cooked. So.
They've cooked a lot. And make sure to stay spooked.
Stay spooked out there. Watch out for them killer dolls.
Yeah, don't get caught up with them.
No.
And if someone tells you that a doll maybe did it,
maybe believe them a little bit.
Maybe investigate.
Maybe call the cops when your child's saying, "This doll wants to get in me."
Yeah, I'd be like, all right, we're needing to seek some help.
Yeah, we need to get some help. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.